single week, and it doesn't
Especially with
matter
that
who you
fan
are.
base, man.
They what?
They
Go ahead
want-
and give voice to it. You unsold them sneakers at the,
I did. Steelers. The thing about the Steelers fans is they feel like every year they should win the Super Bowl.
Right.
You know what I mean? And anything less than that, they are unhappy with. And pick any of these other teams, right? How many of them would love to have a coach who's never had a losing season? And yet,
I mean,
it doesn't resonate
Steelers
anymore.
fans are done with that stat.
Yeah.
They're finished with that.
Yeah,
stat.
like you said, expectations are different. For
I think at this point in time, Steelers fans aren't expecting the Super Bowl this year. I think if they go anywhere near close to the Super Bowl, it would be a remarkably, pleasant surprise.
Well, I think the last couple of years, Steelers fans have resigned themselves to the fact that they are just an 8-9, 9-8 team. This is who they are.
Well,
They're not going to change because ownership doesn't want to change. They have no plan at quarterback, and Tomlin is just another coach.
You've pretty much hit the nail on the head, I think.
Well, look who at this point in time is leading the division going into the Monday night game to wrap up Week 15 against the 6-7 Dolphins team.
I get it, but they're probably going to go 9-8 again, right?
Well, they'll be 8-6 after this game if they win this game. And the Miami Dolphins are going to be coming into this game on a red-hot win streak, but it's going to be bitter cold. It's not like New York City was any. New Jersey was like a day in the park.
No, I was surprised too. It came out as hot as he did against that game against the Jets, because traditionally in the 30-degree temperature-wise, he does not perform well and does not win those type
Who,
of
Mike
games.
McDaniel you're talking about?
No, Tua.
Well, I mean, again, the way through is Achan, who got hurt, but he almost had 100 rushing yards before he got hurt. He got over 100.
He said he could have finished the game, but
guess what?
Yeah.
He's going to go to Pittsburgh, PA, and that is a massive contest. Yeah. But the Steelers, 100% with that win last week, have set themselves up.
They did
to take care of business over the final month of this season. And Tomlin, I think his way of saying I have been on the hot seat the last 19 years, if I may, is he's not going to spike the football because there's still a month to go in the season.
Oh, Rodgers kind of did that a little bit, though.
Well, Rodgers said, "Well, you shut you up for the rest of for a week," is what he said, and then kind of shot a look of like, tell me I'm wrong.
Right.
He gave the international symbol of tell me I'm wrong about that.
Going to be 23 degrees in Pittsburgh at game time. Yeah, at kickoff.
Dolphins, Lions, Browns.
Are you
Ravens.
strolling in his lane?
Yeah, I should have gave that to him. My bad. Mike.
Give me the finale. Give me the final four for the.
You mentioned the Dolphins on Monday night there. At Lions, at Browns, home for Ravens.
At Lions. Let me just tell you, everybody, if the Steelers are going into that game at 8-6, okay, and the Lions and the Ravens are right behind them, okay, let's just throw that out there. And it's Rodgers' last spin in the NFC North. It's his last visit. He unfortunately missed the Bears visit. And this is his last visit in the NFC North. He is 100% going to show up in that game just like out of his mind. Oh, yeah. And the Lions are going to need it too.
Yep.
That is going to be a massive game.
Ravens-Bengals this week.
Oh, my goodness. Week 15 is lit.
Week 14 felt like a playoff weekend, man.
Well, it did. Because
there was some heavy hitting. There were some great matchups.
Last night's game was sick. Yeah. Last night's game was, it felt like a fever dream half the time when there was, 6 points and 6 turnovers in the second quarter?
The Texans-Chiefs felt like a playoff game with the big hits.
So did the Bills and the Bengals and so on and so forth. That'll wrap it up for this Tuesday edition of the Rich Eisen Show. We'll be back to wrap it.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
Rich Eisen here, and we're brought to you by Sonos. The holidays sound better with Sonos speakers. Whether it's a movie night that feels larger than life or the roar of the crowd as your team takes the field, Sonos helps create the moments you'll remember. Beautiful design, incredible sound, and effortless control mean you can focus on what matters most, enjoying the season. I love Sonos, and so will you. Discover how easy it is to bring every room to life with incredible sound. Explore Sonos speakers, soundbars, and more at Sonos.com.
Fall is hands down the best time to be at Fish Street Hardware in downtown Greenville. We've got live music, trivia, singo, karaoke, and more to keep your nights lively. Plus, game days are back and better than ever with home and away tailgate parties as we cheer on the Pirates all season long. Make NFL Sunday your new Sunday fun day with brunch at 10 a.m., games all day, and doors open until 9. We're extending our hours on Fridays and Saturdays, now open until 11 with live music from 8 to 11, including monthly full band shows. Stay connected on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Fish Street Hardware and come see what all the buzz is about this fall at Hardware.
Tis the season. It's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. Holiday cheer is here along with our biggest sale of the year. The unbeatable Black Friday markdowns are ones you don't want to miss. With the largest selection of firearms and accessories in Eastern NC, you'll find exceptional deals on tons of brands including Springfield, Benelli, Smith & Wesson, Browning, Sig Sauer, Bergara, Henry, Beretta, Ruger, Glock, Federal, Hornady, Winchester, and the list goes on. Come find the perfect gift at Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Hey, Pirate Nation, this is Caroline Cook, and if you need an experienced realtor from Eastern North Carolina that was born a pirate, then give me a call. I'm committed to helping you find your dream home, selling your property for the best possible price, and providing top-notch real estate services. I pride myself on local knowledge, professionalism, and commitment to exceeding your expectations. Explore my website, CarolineCookHomes.com, to learn more about the services I provide and the properties I have to offer. Start your real estate journey today by calling 341-1992. Go Pirates.
Let's talk about leveling up your skills and your paycheck. At Pitt Community College, our Business and Workforce Solutions program offers flexible options aligned with local business needs. With supportive instructors who really care about students and short-term training that fits your schedule, you're sure to build connections that open doors. Learn how we can help you at pittcc.edu/workforce.
Shiny teeth in me.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Dr. Holly, owner of Pirate Dental. At Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Does your tooth hurt?
They fix teeth.
Chipped tooth?
They fix teeth.
Need a second opinion?
We fix teeth.
Need a crown, have a cavity? We fix teeth. Bottom line, at Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Call us today at 252-321-2500 or visit us at piratedental.com. Online appointments available. Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Go Pirates.
Shiny teeth in me.
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Brown & Wood's award-winning service department is open Monday through Friday. And don't forget, we have free pickup and drop-off. Every customer, when you come in for service, heavy repair, maintenance, it doesn't matter. You get a free car wash, dry, and vacuum. We've also got Tom Brown's favorite tagline, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Ahoy, home hunters! Ready to find the real treasure of Eastern North Carolina? At E&C Pirate Realty Allen Tate, our crew of expert agents will help you chart the course to your dream home without any rough waters.
Whether you're buying, selling, or just looking to drop anchor, we've got the map to real estate gold. E&C Pirate Realty Allen Tate, where X marks the spot, and every home is a hidden gem.
Visit encpiraterealty.com.
We close the deal or someone walks the plank.
Right? Call today. Hey Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. Right now is a good time to review your coverage with a local trusted agent like me. I will make myself available before or after business hours, and my clients always have my cell phone number if they need anything. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates!
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Afternoon, everybody.
We
got Jarrett here. Hey, Jarrett.
Hey.
And we got left side.
Strong side.
I can't help it. I mean, that was before I was medicated, man.
What? I will read it verbatim. The Masters tournament is special.
Hold on, you'll read it what?
Verbatim.
How do you spell that? That word you just said, how do you spell it?
I have no clue.
Say it one more time. You're going to read it
verbatim.
That's how you said verbatim.
Verbatim. That's what I said.
No, you did not.
I said verbatim.
Son, if I ordered a truck full of dumbasses and all I got was you, I would have gotten my damn money's worth.
Oh, we got a new segment on the show now, thanks to Coach Hood.
That was awesome. You guys are awesome. ECU offense looks awesome. Everything is awesome.
You guys are rocking. The city's awesome. And I love you guys.
Tarps off.
Caiden Hauser.
What? Brock Spalding.
What?
JD Lambley.
What?
Mike Wright.
What?
Pirate Nation.
What?
Take your shirts off and let's go, baby!
Woo!
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Tuesday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios, coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250 and 930. We are online, pr927fm.com. We are on the Pirate Radio app, powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. And we are on Pirate Radio TV on YouTube. The likes are rolling in early on this Tuesday. I like to see that. And the Chili Water chat gang is filling up. We'll get your comments on the latest. East Carolina down a couple of coordinators. Josh Aldridge to USF. John David Baker to Ole Miss. We will discuss that a lot on today's program. Mike Mullis joins us here in hour number 1. We've got Brian Bailey coming up in hour 2, as well as Jennings Hall, former Pirate volleyballer. And in hour 3, Holton Ahlers, Caiden Norman will be here, as will Bryce Williams. And we'll take your calls and thoughts on the coordinators splitting town, getting new gigs, and what that means for East Carolina moving forward in the short term with the Military Bowl against Pitt, and the long term, the 2026 season and beyond. We got a packed house today. Shirley Rhodes is here, the Jack Man. We got Nick in the house. As I mentioned, Mully is here. What's up, Mully?
Hey, bud.
And we got Jared Watkins, also known as J-Bone.
Hey,
Hey, Jared. We've got to open up the treasure chest 3 times today. So we got a very busy show. We'll open up the chest for the first time on this Tuesday, coming up at the end of this segment. So stick around for that. All right, so top news of the day. Yesterday, we learned that Josh Aldridge was leaving East Carolina to become the defensive coordinator at USF. Today, we learned that John David Baker is leaving East Carolina to return to Ole Miss to be their offensive coordinator. So the Pirates have a head coach in Blake Harrell and no coordinators at the moment.
Yeah, I look at this as a positive. I've been saying since the season ended, it's nice. I mean, Blake Harrell said yesterday, 14 months ago, coming off a 2-10 season. And then they're all fired, essentially. They don't know if they're going to keep their jobs, and now he's done such a great job. People want our guys. It's positive.
It's a sign that we have a good football team. It's not positive that we're losing our coordinators.
No.
But I am not. I mean, I feel a little different about the two. I might be wrong. I think that Josh Aldridge leaving is kind of a nothing burger.
100%. Totally agree with you. And if you look at just the facts of the matter, 1 year, lateral move, that tells you that there was something behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Now, with JDB, I think that's a bigger loss from the standpoint of, with Coach Harrell being naturally a defensive guy anyway.
Right.
So, you lose a guy that showed some creativity offensively and obviously had good players. Let's not get lost in that and understand that, coach can scheme, but players play. So, I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, he did his job both in recruiting and schematically for the most part. But look, I can remember games throughout the season where everybody's questioning, well, why this, why that. So it's not that he quote unquote called the perfect game every game, and I don't know that anybody can. But I do think he's a more significant loss, again, solely based off the fact that Blake Harrell is a defensive guy. Also, secondly, based off the fact that Josh Aldridge was kind of a placeholder, it almost feels like, and maybe moving on to bigger and better in that category. But this is as bad as it is. People don't want to hear this, but it's the fact. East Carolina is and always has been a stepping stone program. When there is a relatively high level of success, people are going to move on. And I think the greatest example of a program that has done that and been very proud of doing it is JMU. JMU has sent a lot of guys up the ladder due to the program's success. They always find a way to make pretty good hires and stay competitive. So that's the challenge that Blake Harrell has in front of him. And I guess the fortunate part is, you keep kind of the mastermind behind these hires in place in Blake Harrell.
Yeah, I don't feel so bad losing Josh Aldridge, but if we start losing a lot of defensive assistants, that's when I'll start to feel like, okay, maybe this might be going sideways.
And, I'm not completely upset with losing John David Baker either, but if it is a domino to fall, and we lose players along with that, could be an issue. But again, that's it's kind of a sign of the times as well.
And if we look at this thing from a realistic standpoint, and right now we're as a program, we're on the backside of the portal, right? Like it's not being, and of course these coaches moving, guys. Let's not get lost in the fact that this has happened forever. Right? Now it just seems more magnified because because players leave. Okay, so if players were leaving right now, we don't have any reports that any players are leaving. Okay, so all this is speculation, and all this is the downturn of you have a coach leaving. But if these players hadn't left other programs and come to East Carolina, we wouldn't have seen the success we've had either, right? So the portal giveth and the portal taketh. Again, these coaches have absolutely nothing to do with the portal. This is all assuming that players leave, and there's nothing says that will happen. So, but you don't have a lot of the guys that you would speculate that would be the offensive casualties and may possibly go to Ole Miss. You don't have any of those guys if it's not for the portal.
I have said that repeatedly, that a lot of the guys we talk about having big years for ECU, and not all of them, because you have your Zion Wilsons and your J.D. Lampleys and guys that have been here for a while, which is it takes both. You've got to still recruit high school, and even though it's not as important as it once was, you still have guys that stick around. But yeah, a lot of your, like Penn State signed, was it 2 or 3 guys on
they were like 200 and something in nationally ranked class,
because they're just going to load up in the portal and build a roster for next year and see what happens with first year head coach Matt Campbell. So I don't know. We're going to keep following it day to day and see if we have any, defections. And if we do, again, we're going to fill those spots with new talent like we've always had to do.
And there's nothing to say that even if these kids do decide to leave, that they'll leave before the bowl game. The portal doesn't open until January 2nd.
Right.
So, look, man, I was just starting to do some research to get ready for baseball and just looking at some of the teams. And this is just an interesting footnote. I was looking at UNC Charlotte stuff on D1 baseball. Their average age on their roster for this upcoming season is 22.
Yeah.
Average age. Their shortstop was not in camp. You know why? Because he's graduating to South Carolina. He's coming over as a grad transfer at the break. Again, I say all that to say it's just the nature of the beast right now as it relates to players. And, yeah, you know what? The day of bringing a guy in and you develop him and grow him, well, you develop him to the point where you get him in the lineup, and you've developed him to the point where he becomes marketable. So it's – you look at the success that East Carolina did have in the portal this year, even bringing guys back that had been here before, and, all kinds of different scenarios. But I think the overwhelming thing that I hear when I hear these players talk is what an amazing job that Blake Harrell did in getting these guys to all be as one, and how much they genuinely seem to like each other, how excited they are to jointly go play in the bowl game, against Pitt, against the team that's been a little mouthy to this point, at least their fan base has. There seems to be, a little bit of that old East Carolina chip on the shoulder that maybe has been missing for a long time. And I think a lot of that is driven by the culture that Blake Harrell creates. And whoever comes in will conform to that culture because I feel like it's that strong.
I joked about this in the past, kind of like, do you market your program if you're a Group of 5 school as, hey, if you come here for a couple of years, you can get a big time deal at another school. There was a coach that actually did that.
Didn't Daryl Roberts say that about like Chase Sowell? It's like, I mean, if I can coach up a guy to where he moves on to bigger things, like that's not a negative.
I think it was a Mountain West head coach, but he was like, hey, if you come here, you could get a $3 million deal to Oregon. Because I guess one of his players did. So, like, I think moving forward, it's almost going to be used as a bargaining chip.
Well, it's a 4-year junior college, and we're seeing that. Again, I'll go to the baseball side. I have been part of players being recruited and signed at the Division I level at a mid-major that flat out was told, hey, come in here. If you love it, man, we'll have you for 3 or 4 years, depending on the draft. If you blow up, man, we'll help you find somewhere else to go. And let's face it, that freshman going into that type of environment is going to get more and more quality reps, practice, and development than they would be to go to a major program, sit the bench, and become dissatisfied with the situation. These guys going into even coming into East Carolina football. These guys are all like dudes. They were the cock of the walk wherever they came from. Yeah. And now you put them in a situation where they're not playing. They're not, they don't understand the business of the game when they're young. So, you can hedge your bet in a lot of categories by bringing in some age and maturity. And I mean, I don't think and this kid's a special kid. And I don't know him real well, but I have heard him talk and been around. You look at what Mike Wright has been through in his career, and he's been lots of places, and that's kind of the knock on the whole system is, man, a kid goes and plays 5 years at 5 different places.
Yeah.
Right. But that's what Mike Wright did, but everybody loves him.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Mike Wright. Why? Number one, he is highly personable. He is an extremely intelligent young man. He carries himself with such class, but he has also shown how much he loves Greenville, North Carolina. And unless it's all absolute smoke, unless he's just saying it to say it because he's here, I don't feel like it is. I have been at the coaches show, for example, where he comes in and literally works the room, goes table to table, thanks guys, thanks fans, stands there and engages. He's an open book. He's happy to talk about about his experience or where he's been and all the things he's done. Well, it makes this situation an attractive one when you're in that position to go to a G5. Listen, and in today's world, and I got a really good friend who's a professional recruiter, and his term is get in where you fit in. And sometimes it takes you going where you may not belong to understand where you do belong. And East Carolina has been, at least for the last 18 months, a great landing spot for a lot of players.
Yeah, and I think Mike Wright does love Greenville, but if he had another year and had an opportunity to go to another school, he probably would.
I don't know if probably would, maybe would, definitely.
Does he want to play 7 snaps a game again, or could he go somewhere and play?
I don't know.
My point is, guys can love Greenville and still go elsewhere.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it with the safety.
Tegan Wilkes.
I mean, hey, man, grass is green over there. Maybe it isn't as green as I thought. Let me see if I can go home. So, it's look, man, it like I said, the portal giveth and the portal taketh. And right now, what we know factually is that the 2 coordinators are gone. There is no, quite frankly, there's not even any speculation that a player is leaving. It's strictly like wonder if.
Yeah.
It's not, it's not even been loosely reported that Caiden and Hauser has said I'm out. So I think he would probably look back at it, on his time here, and probably see that he's been treated very fairly, both on the field, off the field, and financially, quite frankly. And so, it might be a situation where, okay, if he goes to Ole Miss, is he going to be good enough to start in the SEC? Time would tell, I guess. But I don't think we put on the aluminum foil helmets just yet and just think everybody's conspiring against us.
I don't remember if it was Dooley or very early Schwartz, but when Igo was still here, one of those coaches told him to, like, hey, y'all got to stop, like, saying, is this guy going to leave after this year or whatever? Stop talking about that. And I was like, I mean, it's part of the conversation now.
Yeah.
Like, I am big on, hey, let's enjoy this year. But if people bring up, like, man, we're this good this year, just wait till next year what it's going to look like. And that's where I have to say, I don't know, because I don't know who's going to be here.
Nobody knows.
Unfortunately.
Did that coach say, hey, don't talk about it because, like, don't put that out there? Like, don't put that in that guy's head?
Yeah, don't plant the seed. The kid may not even know he can leave. Hold on. Am I good enough to go somewhere else? I mean, you know, man, the whole thing is, again, coaches have always left, and the argument for players being able to leave is the fact that coaches have always left. It's the nature of the beast, and that has been unchanged for decades. So what we're seeing is the it's the back end of success. It's the ugly side of, hey, you did great, therefore we're going to come into your farm and pick your crops, and that's what's happened with your two coordinators. And I feel like the Aldridge situation might not be as much due to success and more due to it not being a fit here. He's truly making a lateral move in the conference. He's not going to make more money, maybe a little bit, whatever, but it's not life changing. You got to feel like John David Baker is going to walk into a situation where financially, it'll be a somewhat of a windfall. It'll be a very lucrative move for him. He goes to the SEC, goes to a program that's in the playoff. I mean, he's going into a much higher stakes position.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we were going to keep him forever.
Correct.
Ole Miss isn't going to keep him forever unless Pete Golding gets fired and he gets promoted. Like, this isn't his final destination. He wants to be a head coach.
And look, very, very likely, I'm sorry, Clip, very likely if history repeats itself next season, we could be sitting here talking about Blake Harrell.
Yep.
So I mean, it is what it is. We should continue. I mean, what do we want to do? Maybe we atrophy back to a 500 team and we're not very good and nobody wants our coaches or players. If that's the scenario you want, then don't complain about a 6-win football team, right? I mean, you can't.
We went a long time without anybody wanting any of our guys.
100%. I mean, we had guys leaving here. I mean, you just look at Coach Houston. He leaves here and basically takes a volunteer position at Clemson.
Is this our first coordinator taken away since Lincoln Riley?
But that's the last one I can remember.
Yeah. And, of course, haven't had a head coach taken away since Skip.
Yep, that's right. So decades ago, as it relates to Skip.
I just think it's funny. Like, none of these fans have listened to what Blake Harrell has preached this whole season. It's like, it's all about us. It's all about just us as a unit. And then two guys leave, and it's like, back at the bottom.
Well, they were part of us, though.
Yeah, but I mean, we'll find other people that are us.
Well, and who knows what's on that staff and that's internal that may be in line to be promoted. I mean, it's that happens too. With success, guys get other opportunities. So,
like Blake Harrell did,
100%
here at ECU.
He got the ultimate test drive, right? Like, hey, let's run him out there. It's a winnable schedule. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what how the guys muster around him. And he checked all those boxes, and they said, hey, why go outside? We got the guy right here. Let's make the hire. And I'm sure that, that is a potential or at least a possibility for the staff that's in the building right now. So all's certainly not lost. And, you got a month to the bowl game. I'm sure in that time there'll be other things that happen, and it'll just drive more conversation. I say a month. It's not a month. It's what December 27th. Yeah. So you got a few weeks, and I'm sure we'll know far more as far as what other roster moves may be made before that date gets here.
All right, let's check in with the Chili Water Chat gang, and then we will open up the treasure chest. Pike dropped off some donuts yesterday. Appreciate you, Pike. Had one yesterday, just had one before the show. He says he liked the stream, appreciate that, and said looks like Holton could get his chance to be the offensive coordinator in a bowl game. Very well could. Jackson says Mike Wright for both coordinator positions for the bowl game. Would not shock me, Mully, to see him with a headset.
It'd be awesome.
Maybe in the third quarter or something.
It'd be
calling
great.
a play or two. Steve says, hey, yo. Jerry says hello.
Hey, yo.
Hello.
Help the bell.
He says, we are the Chili Water Chat gang. Did I hear a hello in there? What was that? Hello. We'll say hello to that guy. coming up tomorrow. Corey Glore will be calling a college football playoff game. So we'll talk to Corey about that coming up on the show. Jamie says, hey now.
Hey now.
Oh, he is used to this stuff by now. Talking about the coordinators leaving. Steve says, ton of respect for the Pirate Radio team.
Just ton of respect.
Thank you, Steve. Hunter says, East Carolina's a good team because of them and the talent they molded. I guess speaking of the coordinators, I think it has more to do with the head man than the coordinators. Pirate fan says Roy Tesh for defensive coordinator.
I mean, those are the two, Roy Tesh, Daryl Roberts. I don't know how any of this stuff works with promoting within, but those are like my two if we are.
Jerry says it reminds him of when wrestlers were defecting from the WCW to the NWO. Wonder who's next. Jamie says 2 defensive coordinators on staff, head coach, defensive coordinator. Definitely could see friction happening. Chad says bang bang chili water chat gang, and says why do they not like us? I don't know, Chad. I don't know why JDB.
How come you don't want me?
I don't know why they don't like us, man.
It's because of you, Chad.
Yeah, probably you. You said something about
their
one
statement specifically said Chad Moore is why I'm leaving.
PJ says, hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
Kenny says promote Roy Tesh to defensive coordinator, move up Mags, bring in Holton Ahlers as temporary offensive coordinator. Jamie says Brian Kelly offensive coordinator.
He said Brian Daboll too, and sure.
No, I don't want Daboll. I don't want Family Man. Elliot says, will those 2 leaving be coaching the bowl game? Brian Bailey says no. He says once you're gone, you're gone. Josh Aldridge, I'm going to say
he gone.
Definitely not.
He may already be in Tampa.
JDB, I'm going to say no as well. But
I'm going to say, hey guys, appreciate it, and we're going to move on without you.
Gabe says expect the Hauser to the transfer portal news soon. How soon, Gabe? What's soon to you? That's a relative term. Pirate fan said he would have to beat out Chambliss, who is in the AT&T transfer portal. So the quarterback Chambliss, we just looked up as a redshirt senior. Does he have any eligibility left? I don't know. The quarterback from Ole Miss. And Gabe, okay, I don't know if I should read any more of his comments. He said Jeter is going to be the starter next year. I can bet all the money we have combined that Raheem Jeter will not be the starter.
I mean, just given time where we've put in reserves, it's been Chasten, Ditta, or Mike Wright. So
Raheem Jeter definitely will not be the starter for ECU next year. All right, we need to take a break, but we need to do something exciting along with that. Can you hang out another segment?
Sure.
Thanks. We need to open up the Pirate Radio treasure chest. We have given away a lot of goodies already this year. Those goodies include a $100 gift card to Andrew from 2nd Street Cafe in Aiden, a microwave air fryer from Appliance Superstore to Kevin. John won the $100 gift card to Bad Daddy's. Erica won the $100 gift card to Birdie Bar. Ray won the $100 straight cash and Yeti Cup from Boone Group Roofing. Susan Deans won the $200 gift card to Bostic Sug. Jeff Dover got the beer from Carolina Eagle. So much beer he needed help taking it out the door.
Yeah.
Chip got the $100 gift card to Chico's. Eric got the $100 gift card to Cucinella's. Kenny won the sleep ensemble from Factory Mattress. Blake got a free room at the Hilton downtown. Brittany won the $100 gift card to Holistic Company. Dickie got Papa John's for a year. Josh won the countertop fire pit from Patio and Hearth. And Jim Dillon got the $100 gift card from Simply Divine Oil and Wine. A lot of gifts, a lot of prizes left to go. Shirley, what caller are we going for? Caller number 10, 317-1250. We'll have our winner after this.
Turkey, ham, bacon, these and other meats are great around the holidays and every other day, but they all leave behind grease when you cook them, and grease is a real pain in the drain. When you pour grease down a drain, it cools and can clog sewer lines. That can lead to sewer spills, which are messy, bad for the environment, and can also be expensive. Never pour grease down the drain. Instead, collect it in a container like a used soup can or jar. Let it cool and throw it away in the trash. Together, we can protect our sewer system and the environment. For more information, go to guc.com.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Straight out of Kinston, Chili Water by Carolina Ice Company just iced the competition. Officially ranked the #1 American-sourced water on the H2O Score app and #2 in global purity, beating out 99.9% of those overpriced premium glass bottles. Purified or sparkling, both built to dominate your cooler. Find participating locations and order online at chiliwater.com or find us on Amazon. Tap into something better. Zero sugar, zero plastic, zero regrets. Stay chilly.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with just any roofer. Trust the pros at the Boone Group Roofing. Locally owned by Toot Boone, they've been serving all of Eastern North Carolina with honest, high-quality roofing you can count on. They offer no money down, and every job is backed by a 5-year workmanship warranty because your roof should be done right the first time. Don't wait. Call today at 252-714-0021 for a roof that's built to last and service you can trust. The Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game.
The Toot Boone Boogie. Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting pirates.
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats, cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Bond. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
Do you have any real estate questions about buying or selling residential or commercial properties? Are you curious about this current real estate market? Do you need a property manager for all your rental houses? This is proud ECU alum Scott Harris with Harris Real Estate Group, and I would love to help answer every question you have and show you a real estate experience that will be memorable and enjoyable. Every step of the way, I'm here to make your dreams a stress-free reality. Call me today at 347-1857. That's 347-1857. Go Pirates!
This is Andre Allison, the first receiver to catch 1,000 in ECU history. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Join us for the best Military Bowl coverage Saturday, December 27th, starting at 8 a.m. with the Bud Light pregame tailgate, taking you right up to the 11 a.m. kickoff. And after the game, for one more time this year, We'll have the Pirate Radio 5th quarter call-in show taking your calls and comments as the Pirates wrap up the 2025 season. Be sure to follow Pirate Radio on our social media at PR927FM for full team coverage from Annapolis, powered by the Buck and Dirty Dan's. We are Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome back in to Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. Packed house today. Packed show on this Tuesday. Shirley, we got business to take care of.
Yes, we do.
And we have Casey joining us. Did you say Casey Adams?
Yes, that's correct.
On the Turner Home Team Live line. Hello, Casey.
Hello.
Congratulations. Is this your first time winning?
Yes, it is.
Awesome. How long have you been listening, and how long have you been trying to win the treasure chest?
Too long.
All right. Well, good. Glad your hard work and determination paid off. Where are you from?
I'm from Garner, but I've been living in Greenville for since 2018.
Okay, cool. What do you do?
I actually bartend at the Buck.
Oh.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Are you a Pirate fan?
I am, of course.
How many games did you go to this year?
4, I think.
Nice.
I was working most of them. The best one was the state game.
Oh, okay. You went to the road game.
Yeah, she was sitting with Chandler and John Shelton.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. What questions you got?
Favorite Christmas movie, Casey?
I gotta go with Home Alone.
Yeah.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
This is weird, but like one thing, maybe it's the fat guy in me, but like I was so upset he sat down for that mac and cheese
and didn't eat it.
And before he could dive into it, all that stuff happened.
Bless this highly nutritious microwavable macaroni and cheese dinner and the people sold it on sale.
It looks so good.
So the credits rolled, and you're just like, "Whoa, how about the mac and cheese?
What happened to the mac and cheese?
It's gonna get cold, Kevin."
Oh man, Mully, you got any questions for Casey?
Kevin,
can be about anything.
Yeah, Casey, what's your favorite cocktail to mix there at the Buck?
Let me think. Can't go wrong with a margarita.
Okay, I would agree. You can't go wrong with a margarita.
Who's your favorite regular?
I'm looking at him right now. RG.
Oh, Chandler's going to be so upset.
I know. Don't tell him.
Well, RG's there, and RG can tip actively. So Chandler, if he were there, then maybe Chandler would have moved into that spot.
Are y'all watching us on the TV?
No, I was on the phone.
I know Hannah pulls up the TV sometimes, so I appreciate that.
Actually, the internet is out right this second.
Uh-oh.
Ain't got nothing on the TV.
There we go. All right. Any questions in there? Nope. Okay, I guess we're good. All right, Casey, we'll pull out a prize for you. Got a lot of great prizes. Shirley will open it up. J-Bone, you want to do the honors?
Yeah.
Find out what Casey Adams has won.
Number 20.
We do have a $100 gift card to the Buck available, by the way. But instead, Casey is heading to Washington to enjoy a great meal at Down on Main Street. A $100 gift card to Down on Main. What do you think, Casey?
Yay, I love it. I love their fried green tomato BLT.
Oh, wow. You already got a favorite there.
That's a great sandwich.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Good.
All right, Casey. Well, thank you for tuning in. Congratulations. And we'll get your Down on Main gift card to you.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. There is Casey winning the Down on Main Street gift card. Washington's favorite place to eat, where all the locals go, is Down on Main Street. Check out their weekly lunch specials, $7.99 after work. Down on Main Street is a perfect spot for dinner and a drink on the patio. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. And she's already got her favorite, the fried green tomato BLT.
Man,
it's legit.
Cool. All right. Gabe says, imagine the NIL was around when Shane and Justin were playing. They would have had a nice payday from some big school. Today, Brian Bailey asked Jeff Blake how much money he missed out on NIL-wise, and he started, like, laughing and crying at the same time. Like, he said he didn't want to think about it. And he got NFL contracts, but he's seeing guys make more now than he did in the NFL. in college. So
sickening.
It's crazy. Jamie says, I know who won't be an OC candidate. Phillip Rivers. If he plays for the Colts, I won't be watching. How about old man Rivers, Mully?
It's unbelievable. When he looked like he was old when he was young, so I can't imagine what he's going to look like when he's out there playing. And I guess he's a grandfather now, so I don't know that that's ever happened in the history of the NFL. Maybe it has, to have a grandfather on a roster. Now, right now on the practice roster, but if he were to make the active roster as a grandfather, that I think that just the bigger statement there is the indictment upon the lack of quarterback talent in the NFL. There just aren't enough quarterbacks to fill the spots.
It's crazy to think, like, his last game, what I was doing. Just like how long it's been since he's played a game. Like,
which was when?
18?
It was January 21, wild card against the Bills. They lost 27-24.
Oh, yeah.
I was washing cars that day.
So was that the COVID season, or was that the year after?
That was the COVID season.
So empty stadiums and stuff, yeah. Man.
It's been a while.
Been a minute.
And he is back.
What were they paying him to go on the practice squad?
Can't be much.
So is he going to play this week?
If they elevate him, I mean, Riley Leonard's questionable. They have Brett Rippon and Phillip Rivers on the practice squad. So whichever one gets elevated.
And do you remember why Anthony Richardson's not playing, Mully? He had the dang...
Broke his orbital bone.
Stretching with the
yeah. That was crazy. Yeah.
Insane.
Wonder how far they had to go down the list before they got to Phillip Rivers.
I know.
Like, did they call like Peyton Manning?
They had to have called like Derek Carr, somebody who's recently retired.
Yeah, you would think. They're like, where's Flacco? Oh, he's already on the roster. I mean, it's, where do you go?
Big Ben.
Chandler said, congrats, Clip. There's a player in the NFL older or just as old as you again. I looked it up. I'm like 30 days older than Phillip Rivers.
Man.
So very close. Very, very close.
Mully, what are your thoughts on Military Bowl against Pitt?
You know what? I mean, I think it'll be fun. I think it feels a little bit to me like the Hawaii Bowl against Boise State, where I think East Carolina's maybe a little more motivated than the opponent. I think Pitt probably, and maybe rightly so, feels slighted coming out of the hot mess that was the ACC. So
they had a weird year.
It's just a bizarre year, but it's still an 8-win team. 8-4, 6-2 in the conference, and you would think that'd be enough to make some noise. Just a player or two away, and they're in that convoluted championship. So but I think. It's kind of funny to me how vocal the Pitt fans have been, kind of taking shots wherever they could find an opportunity to take one. But having said that, I could probably understand kind of where their hearts are at. Like, hey, man, we were an 8-win team, and maybe feel like they deserve a little bit better. But I think it'll be a lot of fun. The only detractor, I wish it wasn't at 11 a.m. I wish it was a little bit later. But Annapolis, good trip. A lot of folks will make that trip, and very familiar with the lay of the land up there. So I think I like the Pirates' chances. Have the betting odds come out yet?
Yeah. 6. They opened at 6.5. It's down to 6.
Okay. All right.
Pirates are a dog. But can Pitt be beat? West Virginia beat them.
Yeah.
So, yes,
by
they can
God,
be beat.
West Virginia beat them.
And West Virginia was definitely the more motivated team in that game and wanted it more. So
it is crazy to just hear Pitt fans be like, 8-4, 6-2 in conference. Like, we deserve better than this. It's like, we were 8-4, 6-2 in conference. We got our conference champions in the playoff. Like, I don't think that you're that much better than us. And I get the outlook on it. I get that they look down on an American team.
And I would think there's
they wanted a more attractive opponent.
I would think there's a noticeable difference in the ACC and the AAC top to bottom.
Yeah, that is true. And obviously they wanted Penn State.
A difference. I don't know if I'd say noticeable.
Well, I think when you get to the bottom of the conferences.
But we lost to a middle rung ACC
and I really think from the middle to the top is nearly tit for tat, especially with Clemson playing the way they did this year.
Yeah.
But when you get past that point into the bottom, that's where your difference would be. So, I mean, I don't think it's I think 6 points is about right. I don't think that's crazy. And who knows who plays in this thing for Pitt?
Exactly.
I mean, that's been a big part of the story we haven't talked about. I mean, you go West Virginia's, just as an example, they're their number one running back's already said, I'm going in the portal. So I mean, it has started, and again, these guys at Pitt, if they feel slighted enough, they may decide to move on.
And I believe Pitt has already lost a coordinator as well, their special teams coordinator.
All right. So we've been good on special teams.
Yes.
How many trick plays are we going to run special teams in the bowl game? Over, under 1.5.
Oh, over.
Mike Wright's just dying to run one of those punts.
Yeah,
you know?
I think
One of
the
those rollout
first
punts.
game he punted, he's like, I mean, I want to run, but everybody in the stadium sees me go out there and line up. They know I'm running.
Yeah. So the surprise is to actually punt it. Shirley, can you go 80s rap 40? You're not Shirley. 80s rap 40 bowls in 14 days. Jackson for Mully. Let's let him pick a couple games. If you will. Nope. Okay.
You can sing it maybe live.
40 bowls in 14 days.
I can't remember the words.
14 days, 14 days, 40 bowls in 14 days. Oh my goodness.
I wonder what happens if you play this backwards. Doesn't have any secret meal. Like backmasking Led
40 bowls
Zeppelin.
in 14 days. 14 days.
40 bowls in 14 days. 40 bowls in 14 days. 40 bowls in 14 days. Hippity hippity hop da hop hop. Hop don't stop and drop and pop top. 40 bowls in 14 days. 40 bowls in 14 days. 40 bowls.
This is back when hip hop was
14
great.
days.
Yeah. The early 80s.
Real music. Hop, pop, top, drop. 40 bowls in 14 days.
When he said hippity pop pop, the drop don't pop, that I felt that. Mully, I'm going to give you
Clip, what's interesting about that is you didn't want to do it live because you couldn't remember the lyrics.
That was a joke.
Okay, because that's, yeah.
Stick with me. I'll give you and then maybe a decent one. Mully, when you hear Raging Cajuns versus Blue Hens.
I'm going Raging Cajuns.
Okay, right out of the gate. That is the 68 Ventures Bowl in Mobile, Alabama.
For some reason, that shit feels like it should be the Bojangles Bowl. With the Cajun and the chicken lean there.
Yeah.
Is this Delaware's first ever bowl game?
Yes.
There we go. The Blue Hens playing the Flaccos, playing in a bowl game for the first time since coming up from the FCS. And Mully, I'm going to give you the first playoff game. I'm going to give you Bama at Oklahoma in Norman. This will be Friday, December 19th. So are we 1 week away this Friday? Yeah.
Yep.
So next Friday, man, that's exciting. Bama, Oklahoma in Norman.
I'm going to go Bama with the bounce back from
what's the line, J-Bone?
From this past weekend.
I'm going to say Bama 2.5. Or am I way off there?
No, I think
Oklahoma. I just have no interest in Oklahoma.
Me neither. 0.
Yeah.
It is Oklahoma 1.5.
All right, I'll go Bama money
Essentially
line
a pick 'em.
on that one. All right, Mully, man. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see where we are with this roster and staff next Tuesday.
Yeah, it'd be an interesting time to watch, and again, I think we got to find ourselves fortunate from the standpoint of great season had by the Pirates, and it made these guys marketable, and we got to kind of look at it through that lens. If not, all you could do is cry in your beer.
Yeah.
Kenny says, what was last year's spread? I remember I took ECU.
It was like 7.5.
Was it over a touchdown?
Yeah,
I think it was over a touchdown.
7.5.
Yeah. So, we were in a similar spot last year.
I thought for a moment we were going to have the matchup that you had wanted earlier, the East Carolina Wake Forest barn burner that would be. So
I was clamoring for it, Mully.
Well, I know you were on that train early.
Where's Duke playing? I didn't see their bowl game.
Duke is heading all the way to El Paso to play in the Tony the Tiger Bowl.
Yeah, but
is that the Sun Bowl? Yeah. Who are they playing?
They are playing. I cannot
don't
tell
care
you
where
off the
they're
top of
going.
my head.
Well, I've got all the bowl games right here. I don't know why I don't just look at this. Sun Bowl, Tony the Tiger, Arizona State.
Oh, not bad.
Oh, Devils versus Devils.
Yeah.
I'm not watching that.
Let's send it down to Tony the Tiger.
I am not watching that game. All right.
That's your ACC champion.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? playing in the Tony the
Frosted
Tiger
Flakes
Bowl.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to remind me of that every day. That Duke is the ACC champion.
I mean, they could have put him in Charlotte, man. Come on.
I would have figured that would have been and put him in the Duke's Mayo Bowl and let's roll on. I mean, that would just made too much sense.
My personal thing was I wish that they went to the Military Bowl against us. Because that's what they were projected to go to before they won the conference championship.
Duke Pitt doesn't matter to y'all. Would you rather play Duke?
I think I'd rather play that. I mean, look, you beat the ACC champion, you can pat your chest a little bit. I mean, regardless of whose logo's on the helmet, you beat the ACC champion.
Doesn't matter how many losses they have.
No, it doesn't. They're the ACC champion.
I'm gonna try to find.
That is a paper champion if there's ever been one.
ACC football put this out Saturday afternoon. Secure the ACC title plus the rank win equals college football playoff case made. It's got a graphic for Duke.
I love 7 P4 wins. They're just conference wins. They didn't beat any non-conference P4 teams.
It's more. Now get this though. It's more than any Sun Belt, Mountain West, and MAC team combined.
Yeah, they don't have the opportunity to play 7.
They put that on this graphic.
Good graphic by whoever made it, but I mean, bad stats.
Wow, man, that's awesome.
All right, again, whoever got asked to make it, hey, we need you to make a graphic that makes a case.
That was the biggest eye roll sigh ever. But like, hey, you can't lose your job right before Christmas. You got to do it. So we'll take a break, come back, wrap up hour number 1. We got more treasure chest coming up in hours 2 and 3. And a lot more Pirate Talk as well. Back with you after this timeout.
You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. Hi, this is Mike Robertson, the owner of SCI Technologies. We have recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. The most cost-effective solutions for your home or business security and life safety needs. SCI Technologies, 252-321-7006. That's 321-7006.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon's delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue electric, plumbing, and air.
Hey, bro, weirdest thing is happening at the game. This guy sitting next to me says, "You're our good luck charm." Every time I crack a Bud Light, we score a touchdown. Now his entire family wants to buy me Bud Lights. I think I'm some kind of a football prophet. Talk soon. The team needs me.
Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Stock up today. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. Doug Henry of Greenville is under new management with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Come on down and purchase the vehicle of your dreams today at Doug Henry of Greenville. Right on the corner, right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville. Go Pirates!
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is Down on Main Street. Down on Main Street's new fall weekly lunch specials are here and only for $8.99. Stop by Monday through Friday and enjoy chicken and pastry, spaghetti, meatloaf, hamburger, steak, and everyone's favorite fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks with friends. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Your first stop for shopping is at Shimmer Boutique. If you need a gift idea or some shopping therapy for yourself, stop by today because new arrivals are here from all of your favorite brands like Kendra Scott, Yeti, Local Boy, Pimp Shrimp, Simply Southern, and more. Shop now at Shimmer Boutique online and receive free shipping on all orders over $100. And don't forget, Shimmer is home of the popular Pirate Radio camo hoodie and hat collections. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, Jacksonville, and ShimmerBoutiqueOnline.com. Go Pirates!
Honda's Holiday Elf Squad has been working overtime to deliver more gifts with more Honda Go. And during Honda's Gifts That Go sales event, you can get bonus bucks and low-rate financing on select Honda models. For family, friends, or yourself, 'tis the season to bring home some real holiday fun. Hurry into Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville today. The Honda Gifts That Go sales event ends December 31st. For your safety, read the owner's manual and wear a helmet and eye protection. Always wear your seatbelt and close the side nets and doors when operating a side-by-side. Honda side-by-sides and ATVs are for riders 16 and older.
In a world full of uncertainty, there's one team you can count on. The North Carolina Protection Group. Their licensed specialists bring unmatched training, integrity, and over a century of combined experience in personal protection. From executives and celebrities to families and vital assets, we provide world-class security, 24-hour video monitoring, and on-site guards. Anywhere, anytime. Don't wait. Call the North Carolina Protection Group today at 919-886-6274.
What's going on, guys? This is Inky Johnson. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
Listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Looking for great meal in the heart of downtown Greenville? Come on down to 5th Street Hardware and Tap Room. Whether you're craving a juicy burger, a fresh seafood basket, or a tasty sandwich or wrap, they've got something for everyone. Grab a bite with friends, relax on the patio, and enjoy the cozy, welcoming atmosphere. The next time you're in downtown Greenville, make it a point to visit 5th Street Hardware. Great food and great company. Are you thinking about starting a new career or just a career at all? Worried that you can't afford to pay for short-term training at Pitt Community College? There may be a solution. Through the generosity of the City of Greenville, Pitt Community College has scholarships available to many of its short-term training programs. Call 252-459-7576 to learn more about the opportunity. Now, let's take it back in for the for the wrap-up of Hour 1. Here's Clip.
It's the start of our wrap-up of Hour number 1. Jackman, Nick, Shirley Rhodes, J-Bone here alongside Jared. During the break, you were listening to videos on your phone, and I happened to hear one that I wanted to play on the air. Paul Feinbaum talking about these college football playoffs.
God's gift to earth, Paul Feinbaum.
Yeah.
Well, it's time to get rid of the G5 schools, and I know how they got in there. It was a compromise. But America does not want to see Tulane, nor do we want to see James Madison in the college football playoff. This is great in the NCAA basketball tournament, Greeny. There are 68 schools. There are only 12 here, and we don't need them around. And I'm not going to give you the, with all due respect, because I don't really care about Tulane or James Madison. They're both going to lose by 25 to 45 points. They'll be unwatchable games, and get them out of a playoff.
Get them out.
Gotta be careful with Twitter because they'll just play that next week.
I'm okay.
yeah.
One thing that I definitely don't like about that is not the obvious thing, but him saying America doesn't want.
As if he speaks for all 350 million citizens of this great country.
Don't speak for America, Paul Feinbaum, or anybody. You don't know what America wants. Some Americans don't even want football to be played.
Yeah.
Some Americans don't know this is happening. So don't speak for America. I like a spot being available to a Group of 5 conference school.
Yep.
Let's be honest. Having James Madison and Tulane in a 12-team playoff is kind of ridiculous.
I got to say,
it's kind of ridiculous.
After Friday night, I didn't care who won the ACC championship. I wanted them in because I got to give a shout out to Donnell. He has said James Madison does not belong in the playoff because the Sun Belt is trash. And after Friday night, I have to agree because outside of Newman, the running back for James Madison, they are very unimpressive. They don't look that good.
Okay, well, Tulane's not one of the 12 best teams either.
No, but I think Tulane has won games convincingly enough.
So is James Madison.
Okay.
But this is the setup, and I hope it remains the same. I mean, shame on the ACC.
Yeah.
Shame on them for losing.
And next year, there will only be one G5 team because the ACC champion is guaranteed. The Power 4 conference winners are guaranteed. If Notre Dame is in the top 12, final top 12 rankings, they are guaranteed a spot.
You keep saying that.
Because it's true.
And I want you to be truthful.
I'm being truthful, man. I took the video because I knew somebody would be like, well, how much do you have to drink? A lot. But the one let's see. Based on memorandum of understanding signed last year, Irish Duke would have been in the 2026 playoff.
Okay.
All right. Field to have at least 12 teams, Irish guaranteed spot if in top 12.
They're going to just change it every year. I think we go to 16 soon. And you know what? I do think they're going to keep the conference thing. Now, this is interesting, though. Is it going to be even more difficult for us? I think it will because the Pac-12 is coming back.
Yeah, but I think they're not going to. They're not. They're part of the G5 now.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's more teams we have to deal with.
That's true. Especially with Boise being in there now.
Yeah. Well, it's just another conference.
Yeah.
That is going to go up against the American.
And I mean, hey, if Oregon State or Washington State had been 11-1, 12-0, they would have been in over James Madison or Tulane.
Pirate fan said, I didn't know that Feinbaum spoke for America, especially when there's an American conference team.
What does Tim Pernetti think about that?
Where's Timmy P? Paul Feinbaum. Hey, blame the ACC. Blame Texas for losing to
Florida. Yeah.
But, yeah, 2 Group of 5 teams in the playoff. Oh, it is great. A lot of whining going on. Notre Dame took their ball and went home. We'll talk about that with Brian Bailey and ECU Pitt as well. Back with you, hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live after this.
Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson with homes available now. And stay tuned. Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen in Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
Hey Pirate Nation, are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across Eastern North Carolina where all residents are membership eligible. First Flight members experience in-person service, competitive savings, and loan rates. Everything from automobile, boat, and home loans, First Flight has you covered. First Flight is more than just a branch. They're on a mission to take better care of our community. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender.
Looking for the best Mexican food in Greenville? Come to La Rancherita, where flavor and fun meet every day. Try our crowd favorite, the ACP Trio, loaded with steak, chicken, and shrimp over creamy rice and cheese. And don't forget to drink the whole table wants, the Rancherita Pitcher. Perfect for sharing and always made fresh. Find us on Evans Street in the Best Buy Shopping Center and see why locals can't get enough. Follow La Rancherita Greenville on Facebook for daily specials and events. La Rancherita, where every meal feels like a fiesta.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get bucked
Are
up.
you looking for the ultimate protection for your vehicle or boat? Look no further than Luke's Auto Detailing. This is Luke Boswell. We've been in business since 2018, working relentlessly to bring the best service and protection on the market to all of Eastern North Carolina. At Luke's, we specialize in paint protection film, ceramic window tinting for heat rejection, high quality and luxury auto detailing, multi-stage advanced paint correction, and wet sanding. When you're looking to have it done right and demand the best, call Luke's Auto Detailing, 252-412-1800. 1420.
This is Holton Ahlers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to ansonbelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30-plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. AnsonBelt.com. Over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holton Ahlers Show.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation! UBE's 12 Days of Christmas promotion is right around the corner. Be sure to visit UBE's Instagram page at Piratewear UBE to see the daily deals. UBE and PirateWear.com has a large selection of Christmas decor and any gift a pirate fan could wish for, like Adidas, Champion, Nike, and Under Armour. Don't forget, we have all your little pirate treasures too up in the crow's nest. Set your course for UBE or PirateWear.com, where the store never closes. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from UBE and PirateWear.com.
Before anyone walks into your business, the outside is what they see. Make sure your first impression is a good impression with the right curb appeal. Hi, this is Daniel Andrews from Dan Andrews Lawn Service. We specialize in making your business look great. Let us handle all your professional landscaping needs. We do it all so you don't ever have to worry. Residential services are also available. Call us today at 717-8006 and we'll come out and give you a free quote. Taking care of your landscaping needs is all we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. You can trust our reliable team at Dan Andrews Lawn Service, covering all of Eastern North Carolina.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. Listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. At Michaels and Gateway Family and Cosmetic Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. Their mission is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Visit them at 2330 Hemby Lane in Greenville or call 752-1600. Now, let's take it back in for the start of Hour 2. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, hour number 2. We got Brian Bailey, Jennings Hall this hour. Holton Ahlers, Caiden Norman, Bryce Williams, hour 3. We'll take your calls, thoughts on the coordinator news. John David Baker heading to Ole Miss to be their offensive coordinator. Josh Aldridge heading to Tampa to be South Florida's defensive coordinator. So the Pirates down a couple of coordinators for the Military Bowl, and heading into next season, a couple of hires that Blake Harrell will have to make. Kenny says, have y'all called Coach Hud for his opinion yet? We'll talk to Hud on Thursday. I can't wait. I want to see if he sugarcoats and defends Notre Dame for not playing in a bowl.
Yeah.
Or calls them out. I'm interested to hear his take on that.
Me thinking, like, I hate everybody who's defending Notre Dame. He's the first person that pops in my mind because it's like, well, I don't hate Coach Hud.
I mean, we're going to have to go at Hud if he defends him.
I hate the opinion that he may hold, if that's his opinion.
We'll see. Coming up on Thursday. Pirate fan said, in regards to Paul Feinbaum, I thought this was America where we give everybody an opportunity to succeed. Paul Feinbaum is un-American.
Let's see. Eric called him Paul Weinbaum. That was funny.
Paul Weinbaum. All right. Well, this guy's a great American. He is Brian Bailey, host of the Brian Bailey Show. Had a great show earlier today. We talked about that and more as I talked to BB earlier this afternoon. Joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, the Hall of Famer, host of the Brian Bailey Show, host of Brian Bailey's Touchdown Friday, which returns in August of 2026.
Yes.
Another year in the books.
Another year is in the books, and they get harder every year for an old man, but they're a lot of fun. I've been very blessed. We had a great crew this year. You know, guys that wanted to work each and every Friday night, so that helps you tremendously.
And appreciate you joining hour 1 of every Bud Light pregame tailgate this year, and I guess we'll talk to you via phone for the Military Bowl.
What time will that be? 7 a.m.
We're gonna go at 8. We're gonna do a 3-hour show.
All right, good. Yeah, 8 a.m. I'll be up and ready to go.
I joked on the air. I was looking at bowl kickoffs and said, "My goodness, if we get one of those games, we got to go 8, right? We can't go 7 a.m. pregame show."
I'd have been there at 7 though. If you needed me, I'd have been there.
I know, and but Ellerby did agree that we'll go a strong, packed 8 to 11 to get you ready for ECU and Pitt. Which you think about that game, older Pirate fans will think about the 1991 season, and great look back at that game today on the Brian Bailey Show with two of the all-time, maybe Mount Rushmore of ECU football, Jeff Blake and Robert Jones.
Two great guys, and I think back to those times. In 1991, I was young. I was young like they were, and never did I think that I would still be in Greenville. Because the idea in TV is you move up market size, you make more money, that kind of thing. But I was been blessed to have different outlets and ways to make ends meet and staying here, and then those guys becoming lifelong friends. I mean, just great individuals, and love their families, love everything about it. Both those guys, and just really neat to hear from them and talk about. A lot of times we talk about the Peach Bowl and we go in depth about that, but to go in depth about the Pittsburgh game, which was really a cool game. And I bet there's 100 million people out there that say they were in Ficklin Stadium that day when that game was played. But I have proof because the cannon went off, so I have proof that I was there.
I was going to say that game did put you on national TV with the blooper.
Yep, the blooper, the cannon blooper. So
I've seen online requests for you to bring back the mustache for this game.
Yeah, I saw some of that. I didn't grow the mustache back for years until Cliff started the mustache march, and I started doing it for that. And as soon as somebody said that, I thought, "Ooh, March is just around the corner," because Melissa absolutely despises the mustache. Bella hates the mustache, and I don't need any other reason to get those two on my bad side.
Understood.
So,
Understood.
Yeah, we all understand that.
I talked to the director of the bowl on the Brian Bailey Show, Steve Beck.
Steve Beck, yeah.
And hey, fellow Commanders fan, so he can't
be all that bad, right? It's one of those situations. I think all of us, when you're looking at all the bowl games and all the options, you want to go somewhere warm. You want to do this. You want to do that. But when it's all said and done, I mean, and we talked about how you can go up on the, that Friday, have Christmas on Thursday, go up Friday morning, enjoy all the festivities, because they don't have things planned out for fans because they realize Christmas is right there. So it's all on the 26th, and then you got the game on the 27th, and 3 o'clock, 3:30. You can head back to Greenville. So you got a chance to see a bowl game and enjoy all the activities in a very short amount of time and not spend a lot of money.
Well, a lot of Pirate fans, when we were asking where do you want to go, a lot of them said, somewhere drivable would be nice. And
they got that.
They got that part
They got
of it.
a Power 4 opponent, a really good opponent, I think. I think Pittsburgh's good.
Yeah. It's one of those things where they look down on ECU just like ECU fans didn't want to be in a bowl game with Georgia Southern and that part.
Same thing. Yeah.
I
get it.
Yeah, that's one of them deals. But we'll see who will be coaching in the bowl game for ECU because we're down a couple of coaches.
Yeah, well, Blake will be there. But after that, I don't know. I think Blake will call the defense, and I'm not sure what they'll do offensively.
So John David Baker heading to Ole Miss, where he was just a couple years ago, and Josh Aldridge to South Florida. Josh Aldridge came out of nowhere. I mean, there was a lot of rumblings for John David Baker, but Josh Aldridge was a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, it was. There was an undercurrent throughout the year, with Coach Aldridge, and nothing ever came out. But I think that maybe both sides were kind of looking as far as that goes. And if an opportunity presents itself, problem solved.
I don't see that as a huge deal. I think, Blake Harrell's a defensive guy anyway, and we just saw him make a great hire, right? So he can go out and make another one. Interested to see what they do offensively, though. And is that a domino? Does Caiden Hauser leave? And if he leaves, does his receivers and other people leave? So you hope John David Baker is just a one-off and there's not more to follow.
You really hope that. And I think I've told you this before. I did meet Caiden's parents during the year. I think it was after the Memphis game, and they were so appreciative of everything that East Carolina and Greenville had done for Caiden. and that they really said Caiden loves it here. But we all know money talks, and and how do you blame some of these guys? I mean, on my show today, Jeff Blake said that 2 linemen that he has at IMG Academy both got $3 million apiece to go to Southern Cal. I mean, how do you pay an offensive lineman $3 million? But boosters have the money, and they do it, and then that's what we look at right now with college football.
Yeah, and I mean, everybody that leaves East Carolina might love it here, but you get another opportunity. That doesn't mean you don't love it here. So, and yeah, I'm used to it by now. If we can get returners, that's almost a bonus at this point to me. But we'll see what happens as far as players go with this, Bailey. Will there be any opt-outs? I was asking Alex Harper and Holton Ahlers yesterday, and they had a very short list of guys. It was like Zakai Barker, I think, had entered the portal.
Isaiah Brown Murray, I feel like.
IBM, maybe. And then they said Ryan Jones, I think, opted out.
Did he play in the bowl game?
I don't recall. So we'll probably have a handful.
Yeah, but Blake, I asked him at the press conference, if he expected to have a full roster, and he said the whole team was there at practice. So I don't know if they were.
Okay.
I mean, so right now they hope to have the whole team.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Right.
And just who knows what could happen between now and then.
I'm pretty positive about stuff, and I don't think Cliff is as positive.
I'd like to think I'm realistic. You want to talk basketball, Bailey?
No, I don't want to talk basketball.
Okay. I mean, if you want to get positive, let's talk basketball.
It's hard.
Give me some
it's hard
positivity.
to be positive.
He likes his team.
He did.
Still?
You
think he still likes his team?
I did admit that I did say that, and I have given you credit for that. That you weren't sold on that. And,
yeah.
But I just thought they'd be better.
I'm cranky old guy. You're a positive young man.
Well, don't ask everybody, because a lot of people think I'm cranky old man.
All right.
I can be cranky and old in a heartbeat.
Well, here's some good news. You don't have to sit through any 40 bowls in 14 days song since we're in here. But
good.
You can pick a couple
That
games.
is a positive.
There's a positive for you. Let's find one for you. Let's find 2 for you, Bailey.
All right, give me one. Give me
I'll
2.
give you one. One of these, New Orleans Bowl. Do you have a connection to Western Kentucky or Southern Miss? I know you do to Southern Miss. You covered a lot of ECU Southern Miss games. Western Kentucky, Southern Miss, and the New Orleans Bowl. Who you got?
Who's favorite? You know? I haven't looked at the odds.
All I have is kickoff time and date.
Wow.
And network.
I'll go Western Kentucky because Southern Miss has some issues going now.
Oh, they Charles Huff going to Memphis.
Yeah.
In the coaching carousel.
Yeah, Western Kentucky is a 4-point favorite.
Western Kentucky, the Hilltoppers.
Good eye.
I take them.
Let's do the Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl. Now, if you were Rip Van Winkle and you fell asleep before week 1 and woke up today and I told you Penn State was playing Clemson, you'd say, man, round
they're
one,
in the playoffs.
Round 1 playoff.
I thought they both get buys.
How about that, Bailey? That is number 2 and 3 preseason, I want to say.
Yeah.
They're way up there, yeah.
But that one is going to be played at Yankee Stadium. Penn State, Clemson.
I think Mike Houston's the difference. I'll take the Clemson Tigers.
Tigers 3-point favorite.
Wow.
Go Tigers. All right.
Go
BB
Tigers.
Going with Clemson. What'd you think of how the playoffs shook out?
I was just fascinated by all the rhetoric and all the debate and everything.
I love
just
all
thought
the
that
whining.
was awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody's mad about this or mad about that. Notre Dame says, well, I'm not playing anybody.
What
if
a-
I can't play in the playoffs, by God, I'm not playing in a bowl game.
Now, Bailey,
Take my ball and go home.
Sometimes I get on you about, hey, the NIL, opt-outs, players leaving, but a whole team saying we're not playing in a bowl game is disgraceful.
And it was going to be Notre Dame and BYU, which I thought that's going to be a great game.
That's a playoff game.
Yeah, it is. I mean, there's an argument BYU should be in the playoffs, but to have that matchup, I thought, man, that's a great bowl game. But yeah,
This happened they didn't opt out, but Georgia was number 1. They lose in the SEC championship, drop out of the playoffs. They said, we'll go play Florida State, and they beat them by 60.
Yeah,
Notre Dame
remember
could have
that.
done that, put a program in the grave.
Instead, they whine about the ACC and whine about not being in the playoff
Yeah.
and whine. And I was starting to get back on board with Notre Dame. I really like their coach. Jeremiah Love, the running back. I kind of like the physical style they play. And because they went through decades, Bailey, of kind of being just living off what they had done in the past, almost. You know what I'm saying? And not living up to the hype.
You like the Cowboys
a little bit,
yeah.
and I thought that they had gotten over that, but now. Forget Notre Dame. I want them to lose every game now.
Yeah, that was.
By the way, once they opted out of the bowl game, I have my better than Mike Tomlin candidates. Marcus Freeman was taken off.
Good, thank you.
So,
how's your list? Everything?
Everything's good. Marcus Freeman has now moved with Bill Belichick to worse than Mike Tomlin.
All right. Is Pete Carroll better than Mike Tomlin?
No.
Did we ever decide that? So he's worse than Mike Tomlin.
They're about the same.
How about Brian Schottenheimer?
Brian shot, hey man, he's doing good.
Better than Mike Tomlin.
6-6-1. I wouldn't have had him this at the beginning of the season.
Bailey, one thing we can all enjoy is the Eagles
losing,
last night, and Jalen Hurts throwing 4 picks.
And
what
how about he had two turnovers in the same play? That was nuts.
Amazing. Yes, if you had Jalen Hurts in fantasy last night, I was saying that at Sports Trivia at the time. I was like, that's 2 turnovers. That's like a -4 play or whatever.
Yeah.
For fantasy purposes, but
craziest. And I'm not a big fantasy football guy, but I do play in the same league that Meador, and I've basically started in the mid '90s, and we've been playing it for years. So I'm playing a guy, and I'm down 5 points, and I have Mahomes and Rashid Rice both playing for me. Now he's got the Kansas City kicker.
Oh,
all right. I'm down 5 points. The whole game, it seemed like Mahomes did nothing. Rice did nothing. So it comes down to the end, and the game's basically over. Kansas City gets the ball. I think they were down 10 when they get the ball back. I'm still down 5 points, and it's 23 seconds left, I think. He throws a dump off over the middle to Rice for 15, 20, whatever it was, and I look at the score. I'm like, I'm only down 2. I'm down 2 points now. Then he throws another one, a dump off to somebody who gets tackled 20 yards down the field. Gave me 2 more points. I tied, and I ended up with the most points on my bench, so I got to win. How about that?
That's people say why I play fantasy football. It's just another wrinkle to the NFL season.
It is. I mean, it's just, I usually don't stay up and watch the Sunday night game, and I kept thinking I'm going to go to bed as soon as I get this thing clinched. And I'm telling you, Mahomes, it was all – and some of it wasn't Mahomes. I mean, he's throwing passes that guys are just dropping.
Kelsey had a bad one that –
yeah, he just flips it up in the air and says, "You take it." And,
there's a lot of. I mean, a lot of his interceptions are just bad passes.
Well, he had a couple against the Commanders. That kept them in it for a half.
Yeah, dude. I think in the Raider game they won 31-0, but there was 4 dropped interceptions in the first half. He's not playing good football. He's not even. He doesn't even look like a top 10 quarterback this season. He holds the ball for too long. Tries to do this cute stuff like.
These playoffs are going to be without Mahomes, Joe Burrow,
maybe Lamar,
maybe the Lions. And some really good players and teams.
And you know, we think about our favorite teams, and I love it when the Cowboys get in, but they usually disappoint me. But once they're totally out and the playoffs it's still fun to watch. I mean, it doesn't matter which teams there are, and you try to pick them, and but it's just. To see the playoffs, and so much is at stake each and every game, and that's how the college football playoffs too. I mean, they'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And my buddy Chandler Honeycutt was happy for me last year when my team did well. So and
your team did. I mean, I hated it, but your team did.
1 year wonders. But this, I'm rooting for my buddy Chandler and his Panthers. See if they can do something because it's kind of crazy to think about. Time flies, but. It's been 10 years since they've been in the playoffs. That Super Bowl, I think, was the last time they were in, right?
I think you're right. I mean, it's been a long time, but
you can look that up, Jarrett. But I don't know if
they may
they've
have snuck in 1 year.
I feel like they went the year after, maybe.
Maybe Rivera had one of those 8-8s or something where they won the division and got in. But they have been on a long drought and. They're not playing great this year, but they're playing good enough to win their division.
And you never can tell what they're going to do because you think, oh, they're pretty good. Then they go out and lay a big old egg.
Beat the Packers, beat the Rams, lose to the Saints.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yep.
They went 2 years after the Super Bowl.
Okay.
But still.
That's still 8.
8-year drought.
Yeah.
And they're looking to maybe host. Well, if they get in, they will be hosting because wild card's about their only shot. But it'll come down to them in Tampa. And that's exciting, too. I do like the way the NFL's set up where we haven't even played the Eagles yet.
And that's crazy to me.
That's a little extreme. But the Panthers and Bucks have 2 games, which is exciting. Like that's going to decide who goes to the playoffs.
I need your Commanders to beat the Eagles a couple of times. Do they
Bailey,
have it in them?
I thought I was excited on Friday. I said Jaden's back, McLaurin's back. Hell, Noah Brown's been out all year. He's coming back. Like, this is week 1. Reset. Here we go. And they got shut out and blown out.
I couldn't believe they got shut out.
Well,
I had the Vikings defense on my fantasy team too. They helped out with that one.
Nobody cares about your fantasy team.
Nobody cares.
No, Bailey, I was excited Friday. I said Jay Shane's back, Jaden's back. Here we go. And boy, it was not a good sports weekend.
No, it wasn't.
It was not. But hey, anytime we can watch sports, it's a good weekend.
It is that. Think back to COVID.
I know.
I think back at all the time, and I think back.
Man.
Speaking of COVID football, Phillip Rivers is back in the NFL.
How about that?
Signed with the Colts.
So Daniel Jones gets hurt. Anthony Richardson, do you remember how he got hurt?
No, how did he get hurt?
It was stretching, doing the band thing, and it popped him in the eye.
Broke his orbital bone.
Really?
That was a few weeks ago.
A month or 2 months ago or whatever. So he's hurt. Then they were going to go to...
Well, Riley Leonard played 3 quarters.
Riley Leonard.
And then he got hurt.
Yeah.
And so
I
now
thought he was a country singer, Riley Leonard.
No, that's Riley Green.
He was Notre Dame. Was he Duke before that?
Yeah, Duke, then Notre Dame.
Oh, Duke quarterback.
So it's down to Brett Rippon or Phillip Rivers.
Wow.
Brett Rippon's got the pedigree, baby.
He does have the pedigree, yeah.
You don't even know who Mark Rippon is.
That's an inside joke, and I do know who Mark Rippon is. So old Phillip could be back slinging it.
Old
for
man
the
Rivers.
Old man
44-year-old grandpa.
Yeah.
Phillip Rivers.
That's I looked it up. I'm about 30 days older than Phillip Rivers, which sucks. I wanted somebody to be older than me in the league, but nope, not gonna happen.
That's old.
That's old. All right. What else you following, BB? Anything else?
That's just about it. We're trying to get ready for the bowl game. We're going to send Zach up a couple days early. I'm going to go up on the 26th. We're going to have a half-hour special on the 26th. I just found out it's at 7:30 on WNCT, so I'm not quite sure what's going to be in that show, but we'll figure that out between now and then. And I think we're going to do it live from one of those bars in Annapolis. And
I was about to say, this is turning into the Liberty Bowl. It used to always have, Silky?
Oh, man.
Silky
That's what I was
O'Sullivan.
hoping to go back.
But
God
man,
bless his soul.
Made a lot of
Silky
trips
O'Sullivan.
now to this military bowl, although it was in D.C. when you went in 2010.
It was in D.C. at RFK Stadium.
Yeah.
Crazy story about the Liberty Bowl. Terry Tillman was I think he was the offensive line coach at the time for East Carolina. So we're all downtown, and we're going live at 11, and he had a cigar, and he took this big puff, breathed in, and as soon as the light came on, and I said, back live here for the Liberty Bowl, our coverage, he goes, and I mean this smoke everywhere came across right in my face. They started laughing. I started coughing. It was hilarious, but he got me on that one. That was fun. Those days at the Liberty Bowl were a lot of fun.
Yeah. Hopefully the Pirates are lighting up.
Hopefully we'll make new memories this year.
There we go. All right, check out a great edition of the Brian Bailey Show with Jeff Blake, Robert Jones, and also Steve Beck from the Military Bowl. BB, thank you, sir.
Anytime.
We'll see you next time.
All right.
There is Brian Bailey. If you missed the Brian Bailey Show, you can check it out at 6 o'clock on Pirate Radio or at your own leisure, Pirate Radio TV on YouTube.
The tube.
I thought you were going to say something. No. I am. We got to open up the treasure chest. We already had a winner this hour, Casey Adams, picking up a Down on Main Street $100 gift card, and the prizes keep on coming, as do the winners. We're here this week, next week, and Monday the 22nd, and we are giving away prizes each and every day here on Pirate Radio Live. 2 more to go today, including right now, 317-1250. We'll go caller number 8. Caller 8, 317-1250. We'll have our winner and Jennings Hall joining us. We got to update what's going on in the volleyball tournament, the NCAA volleyball tournament, and get Jennings' thoughts on the Pirates going bowling in Annapolis for the 2nd straight year. Back with you with our winner, caller 8, 317-1250. Back after this.
Greenville Motor Company, celebrating 40 years serving the automotive needs of Greenville and Eastern Carolina. Here is Greenville Motor Company's Brian Cook.
We have complimentary multi-point inspections included in every visit. Comfortable waiting room area, free Wi-Fi, refreshments, and TV while you wait. Shop on our website, apply, and schedule from the comfort of your home.
Greenville Motor Company, locally owned by the Cook family, right across from Greenville Nissan at 1000 Southwest Greenville Boulevard. Go to driveherenow.com. Driven by service, powered by trust. Greenville Motor Company.
At National Finance, we're all about hometown support, just like ECU football. National Finance helps us win on and off the field. They've got your back when you need it most. Fast, easy personal loans for life's big plays. And just like us, they're committed to Eastern North Carolina. National Finance, proud supporters of ECU athletics. Visit nfcmoney.com for loans as fast as today.
Straight out of Kinston, Chili Water by Carolina Ice Company just iced the competition. Officially ranked the #1 American-sourced water on the H2O Score app and #2 in global purity, beating out 99.9% of those overpriced premium glass bottles. Purified or sparkling, both built to dominate your cooler. Find participating locations and order online at chiliwater.com or find us on Amazon. Tap into something better. Zero sugar, zero plastic, zero regrets. Stay chilly.
At Flatlands Jessup, when we say your whole world covered, we really mean it. Our agency is dedicated to offering every type of coverage you might need, from farm owners and crop, home and auto insurance to health and life policies. We've designed our services to ensure that every aspect of your insurance needs are met, all under one roof. Whether you're safeguarding your family, your farm, your property, or your future, we'll build a customized risk management program for your needs. Flatlands Jessup, your whole world covered.
Looking for your new favorite hangout spot? Come on down to the Doghouse Tavern, Aiden's veteran-owned crown jewel on 2nd Street. From open mic Mondays to music bingo Thursdays, there's always something happening. Enjoy daily drink specials, one of the best bar menus around, and live music that'll keep you coming back for more. Grab your friends, kick back, and support local at the Doghouse Tavern. Check us out on Facebook to see what's on tap this week. The Doghouse Tavern, where good times and great vibes live.
We've got the newest of new and gently used to. Anything you think of, we're here to help you. We've got what you need, Play It Again Sports. 'Tis the season to stop into Play It Again Sports to find the perfect gift. Heading into our 29th holiday season in Greenville, we know how to help you find exactly what you need. Don't forget to trade in your used gear to create an even bigger discount. Located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership. Play It Again Sports, where we buy, sell, trade.
The right partner makes all the difference. For more than 185 years, we've forged personal relationships with our customers and communities, funding economic development and rallying around the causes that are important to our neighbors. With local bankers you know and trust, businesses and individuals throughout the Carolinas continue to choose United Bank. Proud to support the Pirates. Bankwithunited.com. United Bank. Member FDIC.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
This is CJ Mayhew, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Ron Ayers Motorsports is celebrating 50 years of excellence in 2025. Since 1975, they've been your go-to for top-tier motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides, power equipment, and more. Stop by their 30,000 square foot store featuring Honda, Suzuki, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Hustler mowers, and steel equipment, all backed by Ron Ayers' 50 years of trusted service. Ron Ayers Motorsports, 50 years of quality, reliability, and adventure. At Langley Contracting, they are the superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, they've got you covered. And, best of all, they handle your insurance claims. They are locally owned right here in Eastern North Carolina. They are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. They can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit them online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today. Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist. Now, let's take it back in. Here's Cliff.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. Jennings Hall joining us. Hello, Jennings.
Hey,
How we doing? How's everybody doing? You're loud?
Yeah.
Mine was loud yesterday with them headphones.
There we go.
Let's see. Check.
Yeah, that's better.
Is that good?
Mhm.
All right. Jennings, we will talk about the Pirates heading back to Annapolis. We will take a look at the volleyball brackets and see how we're doing in our bracket challenge. We'll have our Jennings Hall of Fame and Hall of Shame. Are you related to Mark Hall?
I am not.
Okay, well, he is our winner. I didn't know if this was an inside job here.
No.
But Mark Hall joins us on the Turner Home Team live line. He is our winner in the Pirate Radio Treasure Chest. How you doing, Mark?
Doing great. How are you guys?
Doing great.
Couldn't be better.
Recognize your name from being a past winner. How many times have you won in the treasure chest?
I think this is my fifth.
Man. Fifth. 5-time winner. Mark, where are you from?
Winterville.
All right. Good deal. What do you do?
Quite a bit of a lot of stuff, if you will. I've actually just inherited a farm, and now I'm a just turned farmer, I guess.
Okay. All right. Good deal.
So I've got a lot of things going on, and it's more farming than anything right now.
10-4. All right. I'm a lead farmer. What's that from, Jarrett? It's from Tropic Thunder.
Okay. Gotcha.
Towards the end. All right. Mark, are you a Pirate fan?
Absolutely.
All right. Put together a fantasy quarterback receiver combo. They didn't have to play together. If they did, that's fine. But give me a quarterback, your best quarterback, throw into your best Pirate receiver. Who would you have?
That would be hard to say between Blake and there's a lot of good ones, but I'll probably say Jeff Blake. I just enjoyed the play style back then.
Yeah.
But Jeff Blake and probably Justin Hardy.
All right, Blake to Hardy would be, what's that, number 2 to number 2?
Yeah.
A dynamic duo there. Jeff Blake was on the Brian Bailey show earlier today. If you missed it, you can check it out at 6 o'clock. Jarrett, your question.
If you had to throw a coach in there, who would you throw in?
That's going to be a tough one between Skip, Ruff, and now Harold.
Blake Harrell rising up the ranks. All right.
Yeah. Now I will say that I'm going to have to say Harold because I love what he's doing, and I am confident in what he's going to do with the with the news that we heard today too. So.
Right. Yeah.
So we are not doomed.
We are not doomed.
Good to hear.
He's got a lot of good connections, and Harold's probably one of the best player coaches I've seen since Ruff. So I feel like things are going to come together better than what people would have probably expected.
Well said. Jennings, you have a question for Mark?
Yeah. Let me think for a second. Oh, okay.
It can be about anything. Mark's
okay.
an open book.
Wait, I got it. If you could only wear purple or gold for the rest of your life, which one would you choose?
Wow.
Hands down, purple.
Yeah. Nobody likes wearing gold.
I don't either.
Who
Well,
looks?
just gold. Just gold.
Gold out games to me have just been so flat. We need to either go with a gold out, or a purple out, or a black out, or a white out. I'm sort of stressed about the gold out.
Anti-gold out, white out in Minji's Thursday for those.
Yeah, first 1,000 students get a free shirt. So get out there.
All right. Well, Mark, appreciate you answering our questions. That is the only prerequisite for winning a prize out of the treasure chest. We will open it up and find out what you have won on today's edition of Pirate Radio Live. Still a lot of great prizes left. Jennings, pull us out a number, and let's see what we get here from the treasure chest.
Don't look.
Jennings going with the blue nails today.
28.
Oh, number 28, Daryl Green.
All right.
Mark, you get a teeth whitening session from Michaels and Gateway. You'll be looking good this Christmas.
That is awesome. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
It'll be a white Christmas.
Hey,
with them pearly whites.
That's good stuff there, J-Bone. Mark, we'll let you know how you can redeem your prize. Congratulations, man, and have a Merry Christmas.
I appreciate that. Thank you all. Have a great Christmas.
All right.
Merry Christmas.
At Michaels and Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry, their team can offer the best professional dental care you deserve, whether you're seeking cosmetic enhancements, routine visits to boost your oral health. They got it all. They have the knowledge and technology to make every visit a pleasure. Visit Michaels and Gateway today by visiting 2330 2330 Himby Lane or calling 752-1600, 752-1600. Michaels and Gateway Family Dentistry, teeth whitening session going to Mark Hall, who is kind of a farmer.
Yeah, quite a bit of a lot of stuff.
He's an interesting man.
What a line.
He's the most interesting man in the world. Jennings, back to Annapolis. Did you go last year?
I did.
How was last year?
It was good. It was fun.
Rain, cold.
Yeah.
So the game was awesome.
Yeah, the game was epic.
Rajay will forever be remembered for that touchdown run. How about beyond the game? Did you have any fun stuff, activities, anything you did?
Yeah, Annapolis is pretty fun. We stayed in the Graduate Hotel, and that was pretty nice. They did deny me. I have a vendetta with Maryland. They denied me because in South Carolina, I still have a vertical license.
Yep.
And they denied me.
It's got to be a horizontal license to buy alcohol.
But my license doesn't expire until 2029.
Yeah.
Wait, it's got to be.
Yeah, if you got a vertical driver's license, they say, no, you can't buy alcohol. You got to have the horizontal.
Is that right? Is that really what they say, or is Jared?
No. That's what they told me.
No, that is true.
It is true. It is
I was
in Maryland.
20 when
Do they not like South Carolinians?
Well, probably not.
Is there a beef?
No, it's not just South Carolina. If you have a Maryland horizontal license, no go.
Because that makes sense though, because in Maryland, if the day you turn 21, that license expires.
Yeah.
But
that's how it was for mine.
Wait,
North Carolina, they do that too.
Wait, how do you have a horizontal license?
Well, like when you turn 16.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Like when you turn 21, it turns horizontal, so it's easier for them to notice that it's.
I think when we went, only one of my friends had a horizontal drive, so he had to buy everybody's beer.
Mm-hmm.
That we didn't already bring with us.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Which I get if it was expired, but it's not even expired.
Yeah.
South Carolina is just weird.
The bowling alley, they didn't care. They were just,
no, there were some places that did not care. And then there was just one lady.
The liquor store.
Who just, I didn't even try that. But there was one lady just wanted to give me the hardest time. And she wasn't nice about it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
She was just acting like I was the biggest idiot in the world for showing her that license like I lived there.
Another gripe, they don't sell beer at the grocery store.
Really?
We went in the grocery store. We went into a bunch of convenience stores. Hell, we went into Best Buy. It's like, do y'all have beer?
So it's one of those places, like Jersey, you have to go to a specific place to buy your alcohol?
It was insane.
In Kansas, they don't sell wine in grocery stores.
Well, Kansas.
Well, I just thought that was
What's wrong
odd. They sold beer, but not wine.
All right. So outside of that, Jennings couldn't get her drink on.
Hey man, you bring up booze. I can talk
We
about
got way off topic
That's
there.
the most Jarrett's ever talked about any subject. Will you be going back this year?
If we don't lose a bunch of players before the game, yes.
Oh, interesting.
Well, they told me, I have inside sources, but I talked to all the players. They said if y'all aren't going, they're leaving.
Oh.
So
it's a chicken or egg deal.
Yeah, I mean,
Which, by the way,
shout out Ellerby. He told that joke to somebody else.
by the way, I think this is a hot take. Well, maybe it's not that much of a hot take, but if you're a coach coming into a college, I tweeted about this today. If you're a coach coming into college athletics, I think you should have to sign a non-compete. So when you go somewhere else, you can't take your players with you.
Huh.
Well, that's crazy.
Okay.
So if, I guess, no, I don't.
Does that
I don't
include
wanna-
coordinators like John David Baker?
Yes, any coach that comes in. Let's say JDB goes back to Ole Miss and he's trying to get, Caiden to come with him. If he signs a non-compete, Caiden can go anywhere but Ole Miss.
Okay.
Because
interesting. I haven't thought about that because that's why a lot of coaches are hired. They're like, hey, we'll hire you and you bring, especially like, basketball, you could bring 3 of your guys and turn around a team. But I have not thought about that.
But if no one else does it, then, you can still pull people through your connections. But
right. But just not from the previous team you were with.
Because then we're in a worry of, are our players going to leave before the bowl game?
Right.
Just screws us over.
All right. So how many, do you have a cutoff point? Like how many players does ECU lose before you say, all right, we're not going? What's your number?
I don't know.
You said if we don't lose a bunch of players, you'll go. So what's a bunch of players?
Well, let's just say, I don't know, 50% of our starters aren't going.
Jeez, I don't think that. Yeah, that's not gonna.
Okay, all right.
Anything could happen.
Most of the defense is seniors mainly. Outside
Actually,
like Jamarly.
Let's not ask me this question. Let's ask my dad that question because he's the one that's taking it. I'm not driving.
All right.
For me, it would just be quarterback.
Yeah.
That's the driving force of the team. I feel like.
But you are concerned. Are you concerned that could happen? I guess it's a realistic concern.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. This person says he has a diagonal license, can only get beer in Missouri. I guess that's a joke. Have you ever thought about just holding your license horizontally?
They do.
Oops. That was also a comment in the Chili Water chat gang. Steve, can I get a happy birthday to my 9-year-old twins, Colton and Preston? Absolutely.
Happy birthday, Colton and Preston.
Birthday.
That's not how we do it here. We got to sing.
Well, I wanted to get my personalized message out.
Oh, okay.
Happy birthday.
Your cameo?
Yeah.
All right, real quick.
Don't know who Mark Rippon is.
Here we go. Colton and Preston. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Colton and Preston. Happy birthday to you. All right, there you go. Jamie said Indiana used to be that way. Recently changed it. They used to chain off the alcohol aisles on Sundays at grocery stores.
Oh.
Interesting. All right. Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll get a volleyball tournament update. I see at least one 12 seed has advanced to, where are we? The Sweet 16?
Yes.
At this point?
Mm-hmm.
Penn State still in it?
Heck no.
Man.
Dance on their grave.
Jennings called them out from day one. How about Pitt?
Oh, yeah.
Pitt is in it.
They stink.
But I see one upset. We'll see what Jennings has to say about that. And we'll have our Jennings Hall of Fame and Hall of Shame back with you. Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday after this.
Tis the season. It's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. Holiday cheer is here along with our biggest sale of the year. The unbeatable Black Friday markdowns are ones you don't want to miss. With the largest selection of firearms and accessories in Eastern NC, you'll find exceptional deals on tons of brands including Springfield, Benelli, Smith & Wesson, Browning, Sig Sauer, Bergara, Henry, Beretta, Ruger, Glock, Federal, Hornady, Winchester, and the list goes on. Come find the perfect gift at Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting pirates.
What's up, Pirate Nation? This your guy, Rajay Harris, and my spot to fuel up for great food in Greenville is Basil's. Looking for lunch today? Basil's lunch menu features signature pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, and salads starting at just $11. After work, grab a dinner and drink with friends with delicious rotating shelves features and plenty of ice-cold specials at the bar. Eat local, drink local at Basil's, your community restaurant on Fire Tower in Greenville. Basil's, Pirates supporting pirates.
And it's first and goal for the Johnsons. They're looking to score their dream home. They hand it off to ENC Pirate Realty, Alan Tate, and boom! Touchdown! That's a home sold in record time.
It's a great thing they handed it to ENC Pirate Realty. The last drive, they tried to sell their own home and fumbled.
Whether you're buying, selling, or just scouting the field, the winning play is ENC Pirate Realty Alan Tate. Visit encpiraterealty.com today, where we bring championship service to every yard. At ENC Pirate Realty Alan Tate, they close the deal or someone walks the plank.
Go Pirates!
Shopping season is in full swing at Russell's in downtown Washington. This is Rhonda, and new arrivals are everywhere in the store. We have new sportswear from Peter Millard, Johnny O, Gentile, and Duckhead. The pants, shirts, sweaters, and vests are all on the showroom floor, ready for you. Shop now for a new sports coat from Johnny O, Harshafter Marks, or Duckhead. And ladies, we're fully stocked with new dresses, sweaters, outerwear, and jewelry. Russell's on Main Street in downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Are you looking to purchase a new home, or are you considering refinancing your current mortgage? This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve. To get started, call me, Talbot Green, 714-2076.
Talbot Green, NMLS 120331. For informational purposes only. Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender. NMLS 208516.
When it comes to building or remodeling your home, every detail matters. Hi, this is Kathy Herring with KDL Construction, and we believe great design begins with careful planning and ends with flawless execution. With open communication and a true partnership mindset, we guide you through every step, turning your vision into reality. Our goal, to deliver more than a building project. We create an experience that is seamless, stress-free, and inspiring. Visit KDLConstructionLLC.com to start your transformation today. KDL Construction, your vision, our craft.
Hi, this is Phil Steele of Phil Steele's College Football Preview Magazine, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at AA.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. PGV, where the Pirates fly. Now let's take it back in for the wrap-up of Hour 2. Hey, Here's Clip.
All right, last week we filled out our bracket, Studio B by hand. Us in here, plus Ellerby and Mark, are in the ESPN online bracket challenge. Filled it out digitally. Right now, out of 5 brackets filled out, Jarrett Watkins.
How am I doing?
You are 180 points behind Jennings for first place.
But my winner is still in there.
Very good. Very good. Ellerby, you're at 360. Ellerby at 470. He's got you cleared by quite a bit. Clip Rock coming in at 500. Mark Alexander, 520. And Jennings Hall in first place with 540. Now, I don't know how those points are determined and how we could find out where you guys stand as far as that goes. But Jennings overall, I'm seeing one kind of big upset team, Cal Poly.
Yeah.
Is that they're a 12 seed?
Yeah, they beat USC, and I think they beat, hold on. Did they beat BYU in the first round? Was that who it was?
It was BYU.
Yeah, I was very shocked by that. I thought BYU would make it a little bit further, but yeah, they beat BYU and USC. So if I'm Kentucky, I'm a little bit scared.
And it looks to be pretty chalky other than that, because other than Cal Poly, all I see left are 1, 2, 3, and 4 seeds. So,
yep, pretty much.
Yep. So that is the way that is going. Do we have Studio B? How are y'all doing in there?
So our points are going to look a little different because we're doing the March Madness.
I realize
points.
that. Who's winning? What's the first, second, third?
Okay. So you remember how we did the scoring for March
Yes.
Madness?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
that's the scoring scale that I use. In third place, Mr. Jackson Wilkie with 39 points.
Bum.
In second place, Sir Richard.
Loser.
Sir Nick. Saint Nick. Whatever. 47
Sir
points.
Richard.
Sir Richard. 47 points. And I am in the lead with 54.
All right. Shirley Rhodes.
I had almost a perfect first round.
54, and Jennings has 540. I wonder if, that's how the points are done there.
So it's possible.
There is a good chance that you're ahead of me.
I think y'all might
There's
be
a great
tied.
chance.
I think you might be tied.
Tie?
Oh.
Tie.
Hi.
So moving forward, Jennings, what are we looking out for?
A really good game is going to be this Texas A&M in Louisville. I have Texas A&M winning because I've just seen a more consistent team throughout this season, but it could go either way. Pitt and Minnesota. Minnesota's a great team. They used to be a lot better, but I think that Pitt's really just got this in the bag. I think they're still angry from last year, lost in the semis for probably the third year in a row. So they're definitely looking to get to the national championship this year. SMU, Purdue, that will be good. I don't know who's going to win that one, honestly.
Just like the basketball tournament, you've got your regional semis coming up Thursday, Friday, and then the regional finals Saturday, Sunday.
Yep.
And then we'll have our Final Four set.
Yep.
For, what do they call it? Is there a fun, catchy name? March Madness, Frozen Four. Do we have anything for?
I think they're looking into
We got to
finding
market this
something
thing.
for it. Yeah, I think they. Well, I guess they can't call it the Final Four. I can't remember what they call it because I guess basketball.
The last four.
Sure, we can go with that.
That's what we're going with now.
But they're looking to do something like Frozen Four, I think, for volleyball. So hopefully soon we'll have something unique.
All right, Jennings Hall of Fame, Jennings Hall of Shame, Hall of Shame. I'm going to go with the ACC for their football champion being Duke and for their champion not being in the college football playoff. However, they do get Miami in. I really wish they wouldn't have got in, so they would have been locked out.
Yeah.
But just the fact that their champion is in the Sun Bowl is hilarious. Also, Notre Dame. I mean, that should be everybody's Hall of Shame.
Yeah, Notre Dame.
Like, what a bunch of wimps.
Oh, yeah, that was going to be my Hall of Shame this week. How, in what, especially from a marketing standpoint, in what right mind do you want to avoid the Pop-Tart Bowl? Genuinely.
I guess they feel like that is beneath them.
Yep.
No, it could make them so much money because of how good they do the marketing for that Pop-Tart Bowl.
Well, you
They're
gotta
just
think,
stupid.
This is a dynasty that have won multiple national championships over the last 30 years, of course. So why would they want to be in the Pop-Tart Bowl?
Because
Are you
the
being
Pop-Tart
sarcastic?
Bowl,
Yeah, they haven't won any.
They haven't won since our grandfathers' fathers were alive.
well, the Pop-Tart Bowl is the people's national championship.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Jeremiah Love eating a live mascot. That would have been great. I saw that like on Twitter, Rudy would have played in the Pop-Tart Bowl. I mean, we have gone from a guy who gave his life to get on that football field.
Everybody hated him.
Who risked it all.
Nobody on that team liked Rudy.
Did you not see when they laid their jerseys down and said, "For Rudy, coach"? For Rudy, coach?
I don't think that actually happened.
You don't know. You weren't there.
I've heard Joe Montana speak on it.
That Rudy was a son of a beep. And now the team won't even suit up and play. Despicable.
they just don't want to lose.
WWJD.
They don't want to lose, and then people say, "Well, you obviously
didn't deserve to be
you
there."
didn't deserve to be in it." That's all it is.
Hall of Shame for me, Shannon Sharp. Not for
what did he do?
He was so Shadur Sanders has been named QB1 for the remainder of the season, and he has a theory that they named him QB1 to destroy him. So at first he's not getting enough reps, and now that he started, too many reps for Shadur. Pick a side. The guy played better than the face of the league, Patrick Mahomes, the last couple weeks. Like, which is it? Too many, not enough? Pick a side, let him play. I don't care.
They're sabotaging him.
And then Hall of Shame also the committee for keeping Alabama at 9.
Yeah, that was insane.
I mean, Ohio State loses, BYU loses, Virginia loses. Every team in the conference championship that lost dropped except for Alabama. Stupid.
All right. Jennings, anything else for you?
Okay, I'm going to do a Hall of Shame that's not really sports related, but I did see that somebody posted this morning. So anybody listening, this is a pretty cool thing. If you go on Amazon, you can thank your driver, and Amazon will pay him $5, like as a tip.
Out of my pocket?
Out of their pocket.
Okay, all right. I was
for the holidays. So.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So if you have an Amazon order, give him a little. It's called Thank Your Driver.
A little tip there. Chandler is now texting as if he's Shannon Sharp, saying, "Hush, Bone, hush. Ocho, get Bone. He acting crazy, Ocho." We need Chandler to come on and be Shannon Sharp. Jennings, we'll have one more Tuesday show this year, so we'll talk to you next week.
All right, sounds good.
Hopefully no players have left, so you can go to the bowl game.
Yeah.
And we'll and find out what your number is from your dad of players that can leave and you still go to the bowl game. You out?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be packed in here. My opinion does not matter compared to these people. So
we have Holton Ahlers, Caiden Norman, Bryce Williams, and your calls and the treasure chest. Huge hour 3 as we talk about what's next for ECU football. Back after this.
Get ready to deck the halls and rock your ugliest sweaters because Jingle Jangle Live Music and Ugly Sweater Bash is back at 5th Street Hardware on Saturday, December 13th from 7 to 11 p.m. Join us for live music plus festive cocktails, an ugly sweater contest, ornament decorating, and a community toy drive benefiting Emily Reynolds Health Science Academy and Maynard Children's Hospital. It's the holiday bash you don't want to miss. Find more information on all social media or at 5thstreethardware.com.
Michaels & Gakwe Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gakwe, and our mission at Michaels & Gakwe is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gakwe are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gakwe Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children. Children's Health Services, Arlington Boulevard, Greenville, or soon to be our second location on 10th Street. Go Pirates!
Mark your calendar because starting December 1st, Beauty Bar Medi Spa is offering super savings on procedures and products during their 12 Days of Christmas Flash Sale event. Smooth wrinkles, tighten skin, erase brown spots, get rid of unwanted hair, and provide natural-looking facial rejuvenation. Call today to learn more and to receive a calendar of the specials so you don't miss out. And to make your holidays stress-free, Beauty Bar Medi Spa is offering gift certificate specials. The holidays are your time to glow and save. BeautyBarMedispa.com, Red Banks Road, Greenville. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Caroline Cook, and if you need an experienced realtor from Eastern North Carolina that was born a pirate, then give me a call. I'm committed to helping you find your dream home, selling your property for the best possible price, and providing top-notch real estate services. I pride myself on local knowledge, professionalism, and commitment to exceeding your expectations. Explore my website, CarolineCookHomes.com, to learn more about the services I provide and the properties I have to offer. Start your real estate journey today by calling 341-1992. Go Pirates!
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
Every team knows that the two-point play can be a winning move. That's why I'm here. State Farm agent Timothy Sawyer and my team are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score some savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Timothy Sawyer, at 493-0002 today.
You've had your new computer a few years now, but lately it's been running super slow, acting strange, and you're worried about viruses and losing data.
This is driving me mad!
Let the experts at University PC Care in Greenville and New Bern professionally diagnose your Mac or PC to see what's really going on. They'll determine the root cause and not just symptoms, so you don't waste money fixing the wrong issues. Call 252-558-1280 for in-store or remote service, or make an appointment online at universitypccare.com.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Brown & Wood is your home of the best selection of GMC, Cadillac, Buick, and Mazda in Eastern North Carolina since 1937. Shop their entire inventory online at brownandwoodauto.com or visit them on Greenville Boulevard. Brown & Wood, Greenville's #1 dealership and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Join us for the best Military Bowl coverage Saturday, December 27th, starting at 8 a.m. with the Bud Light pregame tailgate, taking you right up to the 11 a.m. kickoff. And after the game, for one more time this year, we will have the Pirate Radio 5th Quarter Call-In Show, taking your calls and comments as the Pirates wrap up the 2025 season. Be sure to follow Pirate Radio on our social media at PR927FM for the full team coverage from Annapolis, powered by the Buck and Dirty Dans. Now, let's take it back in for the start of Hour 3. Hey, here's Clip.
All right, packed studio here. Clip Rock. Bryce Williams, Slim 80, former ECU tight end. What's up, Bryce?
Hey.
We got the quarterbacks here as well. Holton Ahlers to my left. Hello, Holt.
Hello, Cliff. This is awesome. This feels like a locker room right here.
Oh, yeah. I don't belong. And Caiden Norman. Hey, Caiden.
A lot of big bodies in here.
I can protect you guys.
You could.
I'll be your right guard.
There we go.
All right. We got a lot to talk about today. What's up?
Is his mic working?
Sounds weird.
Are you too tall for the mic? Because your mic is... Okay, try again.
Hello?
There we go.
Yep, there it is.
No,
Thanks,
I got you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
You're good. We want to hear your voice because we want to get your thoughts on a couple of changes in the Pirate coaching staff. Yesterday, we learned that Josh Aldridge was heading to South Florida to become their defensive coordinator. Today, it was released that John David Baker going back to Ole Miss to be their offensive coordinator. We'll take your calls, 317-1250. Also, at the end of this segment, we'll open up the treasure chest. So we'll take your calls then. But if you want to ask a question or give your thoughts on the coaching changes, 317-1250. We'll just get a brief statement from all you gentlemen. Holton, we talked about it yesterday where you wouldn't say much, but you said there could be some news coming.
Yeah. I mean, we already, had been told, but I was like, I'm not trying to be the one to say it. And then literally I was on the phone with you. I got 4 texts. I was like, oh, someone said it.
Josh Aldridge leaving, and then today we learned about JDB.
JDB doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, he had a really good year, and Josh Aldridge had a good year too, but it was just dang, a conference opponent. We were talking is it better? What makes him think it's better? So, it's tough.
Well, Mully and Brian Bailey have all kind of said the same. There must be some kind of undercurrent or something to make a lateral move like that. Caiden, what were your thoughts?
Well, JDB, it makes sense. He's in a perfect storm. He was the co-offense coordinator with Charlie Weiss Jr. Charlie Weiss Jr. goes to LSU. It's a perfect thing that could line up. I don't think if that happens, he's going anywhere this year. I think it was just perfect. He knows the guys down there in Oxford, and it was a perfect setup. Now, Aldridge kind of pisses me off a little bit. It fires me up. It's come on. I get Brian Hartline. He's going to bring in some great offensive pieces. But going to a conference foe, man, that's a slap in the face of the coaching staff there.
Huh. I just don't know. Earlier, and I might be way off on this, I almost feel like it's a nothing burger. How much was this Aldridge's defense as opposed to Blake Harrell's defense?
I think it could be a mixture of both. I'm not sure. I think Harrell definitely had his hands in the mix, but it's going to a conference foe where it fires up everyone else.
Okay.
I just don't even if it is, I agree, it's not that big of a deal. It's just more of dang, that's another thing Harrell has to worry about. And plus, I think this, as a quarterback standpoint, I think it almost affects Caiden Ahlers a little bit more because there's so much of uncertainty now. You literally don't know anything. You don't know who's going to be there next year. So that is what kind of scares me more about it than anything. Coach Harrell's the right guy for the job. If anything, he can call the defense and they'll be fine. But it's just more of just dang, we're trying to get our quarterback back, and that's just another uncertainty piece.
Bryce, I feel like the last couple of years I've tried to not educate you, but talk you off the ledge when we have all these guys transferring and just say, hey, man, it's part of the game. The world has changed since you played college football 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
100%.
But how do you feel about these? I mean, these are 2 big moves that are happening back to back before we even get to our bowl game.
Yeah, I mean, just agreeing with, the whole Josh Aldridge thing, it's definitely, crazy to think he just went lateral to another, a conference opponent and things like that. As far as, JDB, it's unfortunate for sure because of the 2 good years he's had. I guess he looks at it obviously for growth and things like that for him. But a buddy of mine, we're talking today, it's is that going to create kind of this snowball effect?
That's the thing.
Of how quickly people can just up and leave. Is that going to happen with our offense? Is it going to happen with Caiden?
That's what's scary.
I'm worried about the dominoes.
Yeah. So, and I mean, who knows? We got how many more weeks to the bowl game? 2 or so. So
2.5.
Who knows what's going to happen before then? I hope not. I hope all these guys feel comfortable here, and I'm sure ECU's treated them right. There's been success here. Hopefully, we can get another OC in here that is running a similar offense, so it doesn't just sort of discombobulate people with change. But hopefully, we don't have a big snowball effect, if any. But that's kind of what I'm worried about.
It kind of too. I just thought about this. It might tell you a little bit why Josh Aldridge put out that tweet last week about ECU being first in all those categories. And it's
Yeah.
Was that a bit self-serving? Or
It's a
was
resume tweet.
It was.
Yeah.
All right. We'll get more of you guys' thoughts, but we got callers as well, 317-1250. Kenny Curlings is up on the Turner Home Team live line. What's up, Kenny?
Hey, Clip, man, you're surrounded by a bunch of legends in there today.
I don't take it for granted, man. It's really cool to have this job. Yeah.
It really is. Hey, guys, just quick on the defense. Don't like to usually use this word, but I have sources that earlier in the season, about midway, and this came from a really somebody in the program, told me there was some rumblings with the defensive coordinator, and that there was a possibility that Blake was more hands-on with this defense than we, Pirate Nation, knew of. And so I'm really not shocked to see that Aldridge is gone, but we can promote within house if we need to. Tesh has done a great job. We've got other coaches behind him that can step up and fill his shoes. So I wish we really take a hard look at promoting within on the defense, being that Blake is a defensive guy. Now, offense, yes, we've known that JDB is going to go as soon as he gets a decent shot, and you can't blame him for going back to Ole Miss. The key is going to be Hauser, because you got to have your leader at quarterback. And I would hope that Blake and they've sat down and talked with Caiden about this stuff. So you got to trust in the process. You got to trust that the coaching staff has been aware of this stuff brewing, and they've already got a plan. And like I said, promote within on the defense. I'd give a guy over there that's sitting with you today a call about offensive coordinator, and he could bring his good buddy there along as a quarterback's coach. But, hey, who am I?
Holton, if asked, would you step up and lead the Pirate offense?
Yeah, but I'm not going to be asked. If you were asked, would you say no, Clip?
I would say, what the hell are you talking about? Let's give it a shot. What does that paycheck look like for one game? I appreciate the call, Kenny. I agree with a lot of your points. Again, I'm not too worried about the Aldridge thing because Blake Harrell had to make a defensive coordinator hire, and I guess he made a pretty good one with Josh Aldridge. So I think he can do it again. A little more worried on the offensive side because this will be the first time as a head coach he's making that call and bringing in an offensive coordinator.
Yeah, and that's where having connections and mentors, and because he's a defensive guy, he'll tell you himself he was a defense coordinator, so that's where it's always scary hiring a defense coach hiring an offensive guy. And Mike Houston hit a home run with JDB,
yeah,
but he's not our head coach anymore. Obviously, Coach Harrell is, so he's going to have to make that decision. I'm sure we'll get into that here in a second. There's some guys, there's safe options that are pretty much there's a guy that mentored JDB, and it's JDB's pretty much best friend, from what I've heard, and Graham Harrell too. I don't think that's that good of a hire. Seth Luttrell's a guy for me, and we can kind of get into it. I think Caiden will talk about it too. Seth Luttrell was the head coach at North Texas when JDB was there. Actually, when whatever his name, Graham Harrell was there as well. So he's had top 10 offenses. If you want to go the safe option, he's also an older guy. So if there is success, does he leave? Whereas if you get a young guy, maybe he does leave again. So. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's safe options there.
I like Kenny's idea, too, about the defensive side. Maybe hire from within. He's got great relationships with Tesh, being with him all these years. Maybe that would be the safe way to go, maybe the good way to go.
I could see this being kind of like what you just said. Defensive side, if true, Harold did have more of a hand in defense this year than we know, you do promote within. You do find a younger defense coordinator. Where the offensive side, you go for more of the veteran. You go for the guy, the guy who's been in the OC role before. You go for the guy who's been a head coach before, potentially. Just because you, as a defense guy, you want to trust that offensive guy, and I could see him going that route this way.
I just had deja vu. We were in here
last year.
Was it for the head coach or was it for when Donnie? But both of you guys had a list. But I remember Caiden had a list of names.
Yeah, it was for JDB when we hired JDB 2 years ago.
That was
and
2
then
years
for head
and it was
coach.
very educational. Do you have that again?
Yeah.
I don't have that much of an in-depth list this time.
Okay.
Igo had a great list. I mean, you mentioned some great guys. A couple guys I wish when you go through the FC.
Hold on. Before we get to your list, can we take another call?
Let's do it.
Because I do want to. We'll get to that. But B Pace is up in Raleigh on the Turner Home Team live line. What's up, Pace?
What's up, fellas? What's up, Holton?
What's up, man?
Cliff.
Yo.
Maui Jim.
What's it?
You got to say hey to Bryce, too.
I said, what's up, Bryce? Hey, brother.
What's up, man?
So, yeah, I think Kenny made a good point. Somebody said today that when you looked at the defense, like in preseason last year, they were struggling a lot. And then all of a sudden, maybe Blake got a hold of that thing a little bit more, and they started to do well. Holton, have you heard anything about that? Like he might have really stepped in and said, all right, we're going to do some different things.
I hadn't heard of that anything all year. I really haven't. Like, we literally asked Josh Aldridge, like, on the podcast, like, a month ago, how has it been? And he was like, it's been great, which I guess he's not saying it wasn't good, and that's not the reason he left. I think he just wanted his own show. But I did hear last night for the first time that, like, during practice sometimes Blake would, like, lay into him. I don't know how true that is, but I was told that was happening. But that's also, like, being a head coach. It's not that.
One reason I was super concerned about the defense is because I did hear that going into the season, and I thought yesterday, I was like, Holton, did you tell me that? And you were like, nah, I didn't say that. Yeah. It might have been another former player, but I had heard that there was stuff preseason that maybe Blake Harrell had to get more hands-on or something. And I was like, dude, if we're doing this like 2 weeks before the season starts, I'm really worried. But, man, the defense played their tails
great.
off. So.
Yeah.
They did. I mean, I think right now with, both of these guys, I saw Connor, the tight end, put something up today. I mean, it's going to be some players, I think, because I know he came from Ole Miss with JDB, so, there could be a possibility of going back or whatever. But there's a lot of OCs out there, man. I mean, you got the guy from Kennesaw State, I think his name's Mitch something. You got the OC from Western Carolina. I mean, there's you got Anthony Soto down at Mercer, who's was the OC of Lenore Rhyme before he went to Mercer, and they were top 5 offense. So I'm sure Blake's going to be able to find somebody, So and if Garrett Riley doesn't get this Coastal Carolina head coaching job, I'm sure there's going to be a conversation there. So unless he goes back to TCU, I don't know. But once again, I've heard the TCU situation is that Sonny Dykes don't take the training wheels. He keeps the training wheels on, so he's gonna. He gets involved with a lot of that play calling. So a lot of these guys, might not want to do that though. So I appreciate y'all taking the time to do this today, though, man. And y'all have y'all have a good holiday.
All right, Paige. We'll talk to you after the Military Bowl. All right, Caiden. Let's get your list before we take a time.
I've named some guys like the top FCS guys like Soto. You have the guy from Western Wells. Someone who hasn't came up, he'll probably get the Ohio State coordinator job, but Keenan Bailey was the Final 3 with JDB a couple years ago. He was the co-offense coordinator at Ohio State. He was in the Final 3 with JDB.
Where's he at now?
He's still at Ohio State.
Oh, is he?
So do they upgrade him to Heartland? That was a one as well.
Oh, right.
A guy who no one's talked about, and he might not even be on the radar, but I really liked him, was Montana's OC, Brent Pease. He has the Boise State background. When Boise State went 12-1 back in 2011, he went to Florida.
2011?
Well, he went to
70?
No, he's at Montana right now. I don't care if he's 70. If you have the third best offense in pass and rush in FCS, and you're a veteran guy, come in here. Let me trust you as a head coach. We can focus on defense. A guy like that. So there's a guy who no one's really talked about either. And then another random one. Again, if I'm looking at this in Blake Harrell, maybe you hire from within or younger on defense. You bring more of a veteran like a Seth Luttrell guy. But Jeff Gallo at Monmouth, he's been at Monmouth for 19 years.
He was really going through the depth to find these.
I love it. I love it.
He's been at Monmouth
He's
been at Monmouth for 19 years. In the last 2 seasons, he's had top 10 offenses in FCS.
He finally figured it out.
And he did something that Donnie Kirkpatrick couldn't do, and that's beat Charlotte.
Oh.
Mike.
All right. A little mic drop there from Caiden Norman.
You like Donnie.
I
Donnie's
know.
your guy.
Donnie's my guy.
Why don't you just come at him?
Donnie comes at me all the time, too.
All right, a lot more to talk about with this. I tell you what, let's get a brief break, and as we do, open up the phone lines again and give away another prize. One of your prizes will be talking to Bryce, Caiden, and Holton. And then another great gift will come out of the Pirate Radio Treasure Chest. We've already had 2 winners today. We had Casey Adams win the Down on Main Street $100 gift card. Our other winner just a moment ago was Mark Hall And Mark Hall won the prize that I don't recall at the moment, the Michaels and Gateway teeth whitening session. 317-1250. We'll do caller 8 again. Caller 8, 317-1250. We'll give away a prize, and we'll have a lot more on the present and future of ECU football with the football panel. Back with you after this.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon's delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue, electric, plumbing, and air.
Hey, Pirate fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. A win isn't a win without the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Proudly distributed locally by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
At National Finance, we're all about hometown support, just like ECU football. National Finance helps us win on and off the field. They've got your back when you need it most. Fast, easy personal loans for life's big plays. And just like us, they're committed to Eastern North Carolina. National Finance, proud supporters of ECU athletics. Visit nfcmoney.com for loans as fast as today.
Mark your calendar because starting December 1st, Beauty Bar Medi Spa is offering super savings on procedures and products during their 12 Days of Christmas Flash Sale event. Smooth wrinkles, tighten skin, erase brown spots, get rid of unwanted hair, and provide natural-looking facial rejuvenation. Call today to learn more and to receive a calendar of the specials so you don't miss out. And to make your holidays stress-free, Beauty Bar Medi Spa is offering gift certificate specials. The holidays are your time to glow and save. BeautyBarMedispa.com, Red Banks Road, Greenville. Go Pirates!
When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with just any roofer. Trust the pros at the Boone Group Roofing. Locally owned by Toot Boone, they've been serving all of Eastern North Carolina with honest, high-quality roofing you can count on. They offer no money down, and every job is backed by a 5-year workmanship warranty because your roof should be done right the first time. Don't wait. Call today at 252-714-0021. For a roof that's built to last and service you can trust, the Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game.
The Toot Boone Boogie!
Hi, this is Uconda Dunn, Vice President of Business and Workforce Solutions at Pitt Community College. As part of the local business community, I know the power of a skilled workforce. That's why I'm excited about our programs. We're passionate about partnering with you, the business community, to ensure our local talent gains the practical, hands-on skills your company needs. Let's work together to build your team and grow our community's success. Discover how we can support your business at pittcc.edu/workforce.
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats, cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
Looking for a new appliance? At Appliances Superstore, they make buying appliances easy. They've got a full line of speed queen washers and dryers in stock, including the brand new model with the lid lock delay. While competitors keep you waiting, Appliances Superstore places orders every 2 weeks to keep their shelves full. So your new appliances are ready today. Choose same day or next day delivery plus full installation and service. Stop by and see Frank Lee and the team at Appliances Superstore, just off Highway 264 behind the new DMV in Greenville. Appliances Superstore, where you get it now and you get it easy.
This is Coach Steve Shankweiler, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Pirate Nation, are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across eastern North Carolina where all residents are membership eligible. First Flight members experience in-person service, competitive savings and loan rates, everything from automobile, boat, and home loans. First Flight has you covered. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Now, let's take it back in. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Tune in for Military Bowl coverage coming up Saturday, December 27th, starting at 8 a.m. The Bud Light pregame tailgate will take you up to the 11 a.m. kickoff. After the game, one more time, we'll have the Pirate Radio fifth quarter call-in show taking your calls, comments as the Pirates wrap up the season. Tune in to our social media for full team coverage from Annapolis, powered by the Buck and Dirty Dan's. Guys, are y'all going to the bowl or hanging out with me?
Neither.
Well, that's for Caiden. Caiden is going to California, but I more than likely will be here, but I don't want to confirm it yet, Clipper.
All right.
Because I got to check with the wife. Whatever she wants to do, I got to do.
I got a no and a maybe. So
I know.
That's all I can tell.
Shout out to Kenny Curlings. Put me in the legend category. I didn't know I was in the legend category.
We have a caller on the line, and I don't know who it is, so I will ask them who it is. Who is our winner on the Turner Home Team Live line? Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
Daryl Lambert.
Daryl Lambert. Daryl, have you ever won before? I think you have, right?
Yeah, it's been a few years.
Good deal. Where are you from?
Greenville.
All right, Daryl from Greenville. We got to ask him a few questions before we just give him a prize. So I'll ask, did you ever want Holton Ahlers benched for Mason Garcia when he played quarterback here?
Unfortunately, I will have to say yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I appreciate your honesty.
Daryl, you know what? You get cold. That's all you get is cold this year.
Do you now agree that there was a reason Holton played and Mason didn't?
Yes, sir.
All right, fair enough. Who is your all-time, let's say Holton's got one play at the 7-yard line. It's a pass play, and he's throwing a fade to a receiver. What Pirate receiver all-time do you want him throwing that ball to?
Probably Dwayne Harris.
All right, number 17.
Respect.
He's coming down with it. He's tough. All right, Holton, you have a question for Daryl. Now that you're pissed off at him.
Yeah, Daryl. Clip, you kind of put me on the spot there.
Sorry, Caiden. Anybody got a
Daryl,
question?
you got a pick for the OC?
Not really. I'm leaving it in the hands of the coach who knows. I think he knows well.
All right, I got another question for him. Not an ad. What's your favorite Mexican restaurant in Greenville? This is a debate.
La Rancherita is his favorite.
Chico's.
Yeah,
Chico's.
Downtown Greenville, our neighbor. Great call. Daryl, what is your favorite Christmas song?
Probably the Adam Sandler Hanukkah song.
All right, I hadn't heard that one. I've heard the song, but I have not heard that as an answer. That's good. Bryce, you do any outdoors stuff, Daryl?
Not really.
Yeah.
I used to do some surf fishing, but I had kids, and
Yeah.
they all got into baseball, so.
What's surf fishing? That's right there, standing up at the You ever do that? You like a boat, Bryce?
Yeah, I mean, I'd surf fish. I would never not do it, but typically I'm on a boat.
Yeah. All right. Holton, did you come up with a question yet? Nope.
Yeah, if you had me to hand the ball off to a running back, who would it be?
Who's your running back?
Any running back to get that 1 yard.
Probably Dwayne Harris.
He can do it.
Hey, probably Rajay.
All right, give it to 47.
There we go.
He can get there. All right, Daryl. We'll make you a winner. You passed all the questions. Let's open it up. Caiden, you do it. You like Vanna White. Caiden's going to pull out a prize here. Give me a number, Caiden.
Number 15.
Number 15. All right. This is a good spot in Winterville. You just won a $100 gift card to Burrito Shack. I got some good stuff there. Been there a couple of times. And somewhat new spot in Winterville. So, Daryl, congratulations, man. They got some good food there.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Well, Merry Christmas, and we'll let you know how you can redeem your prize. Thank you, Daryl.
Yeah.
There's Daryl Lambert joining us. Y'all been there yet?
I have not.
Probably don't get to Winterville. Y'all got to get to Winterville.
We go to Hotworks, and we go to Planet Fitness. So we're right there.
All right, check it out. Swing by Burrito Shack in Winterville. Fresh ingredients, bold flavors, made-to-order burritos, bowls, tacos, and more. Perfect for lunch, dinner, or anytime you need a quick, delicious pick-me-up. Burrito Shack in Winterville. Fresh, fast, and full of flavor. All right, back to... And we're getting some fifth quarter regulars calling in now to the Turner Home Team live line as we talk about the coordinator changes at East Carolina. And Brooks is up in Binghamton. What's up, Brooks?
What's up, guys? Very fun to be calling you on a Tuesday, late afternoon, early evening. It's pitch black outside here in New York. Don't know if that's the same for you guys down in North Carolina. But heard you were taking calls, so I wanted to ask my opinion to everybody here. And I've been the very old man yells at clouds about the whole NIL thing and the transfer portal being unlimited and whatnot. But I've started to come around with it, understanding that, hey, this is the spot that we're going to be in for the future, and we have to move forward with it. My question to you guys is what do you think the realistic possibility is of players playing in the bowl game against Pittsburgh, but then choosing to get into the portal come January 1st or 2nd, whenever the portal actually opens up? I know a lot of us talk about Caiden. Is he going to play in the bowl game? Is he not? What that scenario will look like if Mike Wright's going to play quarterback the whole game, which, I mean, why not? He's done it all year long. So what leads you to believe that he can't play quarterback? I don't know. But I would love to hear your guys' opinion on that.
All right. Will players play in the bowl game and then enter the portal, I believe is the question?
I think that's probably the best move. Like, for a lot of guys, you get to show your skills against an ACC opponent, a really good ACC opponent this year. I think if I was a player, I would definitely play. And I wish I got to play in a bowl game or got to be on a team that went to a bowl game. So,
Brooks, hate to break the news to you, but teams are talking to them whether they're in the portal or not nowadays, so it doesn't really matter. Like, there's really no, unless you're like Caiden and you're like, I don't want to get hurt going into next year, really outside of like injury, there's really no reason of not playing in it, because if you want to talk, all these players, pretty much 75% of these players have agents now too. Like, if you want to talk to another team and feel out, like, the players who are entering the portal have already done that. They already know probably where they're going. Like, I read something, was it January 2nd when the portal opens? Mm-hmm. January 2nd, I read an ESPN article that said, like, at 12 o'clock, at like 12:01, guys are going to be committing to go to other schools under NIL deals. So, like, they're talking either way. So. And
Bryce, we talked a lot about the tight ends this year. I said one spot I'd love to have returners at is tight ends with Riles and Connor. I guess today Jarrett said that Connor's agent kind of put out his highlights.
Oh, geez.
And that's not just to say, hey, congratulations on a great year. That's to say, hey, take a look at my guy. So that's where we are in college football.
Then, I mean, if we have tight ends leave, obviously it's nice to have consistency. That's what I was fortunate enough to have when we played. We didn't have this, but I would rather take tight ends leaving rather than Caiden.
Sure.
Just because it's like, well, I feel like we can replace that position pretty easily.
And Caiden can recruit guys to ECU like Holton did with Isaiah Winstead and others, saying, hey, man, we got something here. Come join it.
I mean, I would think, a lot of these guys would see, how much success we've had. We've had, 2 really good seasons. And I would think, speaking like, say, for Caiden, I can't imagine there'd be a really reason for him to want to leave. I mean, he's established himself here. I feel like he could finish it out, and I feel like, just in my opinion, would have better probability, possible future. Money is definitely big deciding factor for these young guys.
Well, you couldn't think of a reason. I was just maybe giving you a reason.
Well, I guess I was trying to avoid that, but I understand that too. But I'm like, I feel like
he's not like upset or anything to make your point. Like,
he's not upset or anything.
And I really do genuinely think he likes it here. Wouldn't you guys say? I mean, you've talked to him.
Told us, yeah.
So,
If we're worried about tight ends, my guy from Monmouth.
Oh my God!
He's a tight ends coach as well.
Perfect. So yeah,
that is a wild. I would say, and kind of like Bryce said, like there's something to like being the guy at a good football team, a good football program that like is promising in the future. Being a guy in the city, like everyone wants him to stay here. Like where you go somewhere else, you're new. You gotta whether the team pays you $5 million or not, it probably guarantees you're going to be the starter. But it doesn't guarantee that you're like solidified as the guy in the city, in the locker room, and all that. Like that is you have 1 year. Like is Caiden? He has 1 year left. Like I see it as if the money's somewhat close. Like the situation here, it sadly is getting like worse these last 2 days, but it's still a good situation to be in, and especially for him. I mean, I think it's a good situation for him to be in.
And I think the big thing is, I feel like guys now look so at the right in front of them, like the opportunity right in front of them. But it's like, if you stay at a school and you've been the guy, I'm looking at the future of, okay, let me get more playing time, get more film out there for the future of a potential NFL deal rather than having to start all over and not be that guaranteed guy. So I look at it through that perspective. For guys who just automatically up and leave. I mean, if you're not playing, whatever, have your
understandable.
See you later. But hopefully the starters and stuff would see some longevity or finish it out here.
When the NIL started, wasn't it supposed to be separate from the coach?
Yeah,
talking about it with the player, and now that's different, right? It's allowed, and it's
I remember,
part of the deal.
Like I remember having conversations. Like the original NIL was perfect. It was like if, like for instance, my senior year, like the NIL that I got my senior year was like doing like a car dealership wanted me to do a commercial. Hey, we'll pay you to be in this commercial for you. Like that is real NIL.
A pirate radio spot.
Once
like a week or whatever.
And that's like what it was supposed to be, and then it just came in like, all right, collectives, all the big donors just put money into this and we'll pay
you get a pot.
It's like, okay.
And my question is now that the coaches are 100% involved, like they're talking about that, maybe not around the clock, but certainly at the end of the season. Hauser's talking to Harrell and people about,
they've already had conversations.
What does my number look like for next year?
Yeah, and that's the thing where they have agents now. And the agents are having those conversations for them to kind of separate the player from the coach in a way, but it's like, dang, dude, I couldn't even imagine. I really could not imagine that.
No.
All right.
If you want a guy who has longevity and been somewhere for 19 years, my guy from Monmouth, he doesn't leave.
People are going to be tweeting at you thinking you're like dead serious.
I like it.
Like, this guy's takes are terrible.
I actually do like him as a coordinator.
All right. Speaking of, we had a name in the chat, Holton, that you were going to bring up for the defensive coordinator spot.
Yeah, I go back to the point of like for Coach Harrell. And look, I'm not like there's going to be better names that come out there. But if you're Coach Harrell, you just lost two like younger coordinators, and it's like, okay, at some point, do you want to have it where like you have a guy who's really not going to leave for a bigger job, like they care about it? And I think that guy, if you decide to go that route, is David Blackwell. And David Blackwell he's an ECU guy. He played at ECU. He coached at ECU. He was the defense coordinator when we were there. 2018, we were absolutely cheeks, but we had a decent defense. We were top 20 in the nation in sacks. We were top 3 in the nation in tackles for loss. And bringing in a guy like David Blackwell, and I'm not like sitting here pitching out, I just think it wouldn't be a bad hire. Would be Coach Harrell could have his hands on things a lot more if that's what he wants. I do know philosophy wise, they're both aggressive, and that fits now. Like schematic wise, there's similarities, but there is a little bit of difference. But philosophy wise, they're both aggressive. David Blackwell took a 4-string running back and made him American Conference Player of the Year the 1 year he was here. So that's my safe option. If Coach Harrell wants to have his hand on things, wants to have someone who's not going to leave him as long as he stays here, like that's a guy that makes a lot of sense.
Back to the offensive side. So Holton, early in your career, you had the coaching change, right?
Yeah.
And then Houston, Donnie K came in. Your last year, Lincoln Riley had left for Oklahoma, and Dave Nickel took over. And I'm assuming, and everything was so different that year because Ben Kerr got hurt, and you had the experiment at quarterback basically with Kemp and Summers. But Was the offense supposed to be the same? Or very similar to Riley's?
No, it was the exact same.
Exact same.
Yeah, exact same, which was nice.
And that's a positive thing. How about you, Holt? With that, it had to be different.
Oh, mine were totally different. Yeah.
I would argue we had 3 offenses because we learned a whole offense under Tony Peterson. They scrapped it.
Then Coach Mo's like, we're going to run my offense instead.
And then they created a whole new offense that we had to learn. So we had to
Clip, my first 2 weeks here, I got a playbook, learned the entire playbook. Then we got into a quarterback meeting just one random spring night because I graduated high school early, and they're like, you know what? Throw that playbook away. We got a whole new playbook.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
I'm like, is this? I didn't have this many playbooks in high school.
All new terminology. They scrapped everything.
How difficult was it, though, going from Peterson to Donnie? Was it learning a whole new thing? Was it similar?
Donnie's was a lot easier, honestly. Because Coach Mo, it was Peterson to Coach Mo's offense to Donnie's, and Coach Mo's was very pro-like. So there was a lot of movement and stuff like that, empty, and they pretty much just threw it all on me. We're like, please be good or else we're getting fired. And I wasn't that good, and they got fired. But with Donnie, there was a more of a system in place rather than just
and I bring that up obviously because what do we do on the offensive side? Do we try to look for another clone from that offense, or do you think I guess that's the hope, right?
I mean, when Lincoln was here and those guys were here, that offense is built the up tempo offense, the spread offense, and it's not the same offense as Lincoln, obviously, but it's the same thought of playing fast, maximizing space, maximizing tempo, and I think that fits in this conference for one, and really at ECU too. Fans love it, and that's why I think Seth Luttrell keeps coming to mind. People can say Graham Harrell. Graham Harrell's gotten fired at 3 different jobs now. He would be a decent hire. I think Seth Luttrell's a better hire. He's older, kind of like Caiden said. If Harrell's going to be more on the defensive side of the ball, have someone who's been there, done that. He's had a top 10 offense at a ton of schools. He's right now at Tennessee being an analyst. He's literally the one who mentored JDB as well. JDB's coaching career, kind of learning this offense, was under Seth Luttrell and Graham Harrell. Graham Harrell was the OC, Seth Luttrell was the head coach, and JDB was an analyst at that time.
We need to take another break. Jerome, I'll get to your name. I'm having more deja vu seeing the name Dwayne Ledford. I feel like we talked about him the last time around.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about a couple other names. More with Bryce. You good for the hour? Or you need to head out?
I should be pretty fast.
All right. Well, we'll do another segment or two with Bryce, Caiden, and Holton when we return. Pirate Radio Live and taking your calls. 317-1250. Back with you after this.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen in Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
One of the biggest advantages of working with a local insurance agency like Flatlands Jessup is our independence. Unlike the cavemen and khaki wearers at national agencies, we shop multiple insurance carriers under one roof to save you time and truly find the best coverage for you. We don't charge a consulting fee. You can get help from the local award-winning team without paying a penny more than you would if you enrolled yourself. Convenience, cost savings, customer service, that's a win. Flatlands Jessup, your whole world covered.
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Brown & Wood's award-winning service department is open Monday through Friday. And don't forget, we have free pickup and drop-off. Every customer, when you come in for service, heavy repair, maintenance, it doesn't matter. You get a free car wash, dry, and vacuum. We've also got Tom Brown's favorite tagline, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Want to make your day better? You can now order 2 large original crust, 1-topping pizzas from Papa John's for only $9.99 each. Take advantage of this awesome carry-out special now by logging on to papajohns.com and make today a pizza day for only $9.99 each. Papa John's is the MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards and start earning points for your favorite menu items. Go Pirates!
Life gets messy, but looking sharp is easy with Bowen Cleaners. From expert dry cleaning and platinum shirt service to alterations and repairs that keep your favorites fitting just right, Bowen Cleaners does it all. Got a wedding gown, household linens, or just a week's worth of laundry? Trust Bowen's wash and fold service for that fresh, ready-to-wear feeling every time. So look your best and feel your best with Bowen Cleaners. Bowen Cleaners, where care meets clean, with 3 convenient locations in Greenville and online at bowencleaners.com.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Dixon Williams, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear hit a home run for me when I needed my custom shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates.
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs, like passing that drug test. Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and well, light one up. You've earned it. And whether you've had one of those weeks, or maybe your mother-in-law's in town and you're one passive-aggressive comment away from needing a vacation. If this sounds like you, then come visit our team here at the Holistic Company to help you find the perfect products to ease your stress and promote relaxation. Order our products online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
When the truth matters, trust the professionals at Private Eyes. Founded in 1999 by law enforcement officer and military veteran Gary Pastor, Private Eyes specializes in private investigations, executive protection, security, and threat detection services. From individuals, attorneys, and businesses, Private Eyes has the experience, resources, and state-of-the-art technology to uncover answers and protect what matters most. Private Eyes, professional, discreet, trusted. Call 866-774-3937.
This is Josh Gross, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with an unshakable foundation. At Unshakable Builders, they don't just build houses, they build trust. From blueprint to keys, their expert team is with you every step of the way. You dream it, they build it. Visit unshakablebuilders.com to start your journey home the right way. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation. Now, let's take it back in. Hey, here's Clem.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Holton Ahlers, Caiden Norman, Bryce Williams. Jerome in the chat has a couple names: Dwayne Ledford or Tim Beck, who just got fired. That was an interesting one because you could say, hey, Coach Beck, great job turning Coastal around. You could barely get a first down earlier in the season, and you reeled off six wins or whatever. Or you could say, dude, why did you burn 2 quarterbacks and your best one was on the bench, and how did it take so long to finally get things going? So I guess they went with the latter and fired him.
Do not touch Tim Beck.
Okay.
I'd rather hire Donnie Kirkpatrick than Tim Beck, to be honest with you.
Okay, y'all got to quit.
No, I'm dead serious. Tim, did you see the Coastal offense this year? I mean,
yes.
Golly.
Yes, it was bad.
But then Dwayne Ledford, I thought he was a really good fit for the head coaching position before. Like, if we were hiring externally, obviously Blake Harrell ended up with the job. I thought he was a really good mindset guy, and he would be a good offense coordinator. He has good experience. I think he's more of like a stretch zone play action guy. We're looking for more of like JDB style now. We've committed to it, and it's worked. Just stay with it.
Wynn says, I suspect the new DC and OC hires will be names not discussed here today. I don't know, that Monmouth guy sounding good.
I think we've mentioned someone.
We got to have mentioned at least one of them today.
We haven't mentioned any DC
well,
guys,
DC,
but I have no clue other than Roy.
I kind of like that idea, honestly, just
Tesh?
going from within.
Yeah. Tesh deserves it. He's a great guy. He's very well respected. He's been Harrell's guy forever. Like, he definitely deserves it. That would be my first choice. I think Blackwell's another safe choice, but yeah.
Who was his thought? Does he have a thought?
Who's your thought, Bria? How do we feel about Darrell Roberts staying? Are we worried he goes to his alma mater at Virginia Tech with their coaching change?
I would imagine like most of the offensive staff is going, to be honest with you. Like JDB brought in his guys, and like I've already heard Maddox is either out or wants to be out.
Tight ends coach, O-line coach, all came along.
like whereas like Harrell, like these are Harrell's guys. That's another reason probably maybe why Aldridge left is like a lot of this staff was like Harrell's guys, whereas like Aldridge may want to go bring his own guys in.
Yeah, that's true.
But offensively, I would expect majority of the staff is gone. Now, Darrell Roberts was there prior to JDB, so...
Right, that's a good point. But, there could be an offensive overhaul.
Well, I guess you got to look what happens to Ole Miss. How many people does Charlie Weiss Jr. take with him? And how many does JDB keep there? That's a real question because Golding was talking about keeping guys in his offensive staff as much as possible. So I don't know. We'll have to see there as well.
Yeah, that is a weird one, JDB, because he could just literally go to Ole Miss, plug and play. They just lose their coordinator and their head coach, and then JDB, they run the same thing. He's already familiar with those guys. But if he wants his own show, like I said, I mean, you just literally never know.
I mean, I would say a lot of those guys he came up with, we'll have to see.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess I looked at it today that Chambliss said Ole Miss was a redshirt senior, but apparently is going to try to get another year at quarterback.
Everyone does. Now, people talk crap about me. I mean, some of these other guys have played way longer than I have.
I want to try to get my years back.
You should, bud.
I have 2 left.
Yeah.
I only did 4.
Could you go walk on next
year? I have a COVID year. I didn't use my redshirt year. I had to forfeit them, but there has to be a workaround.
Yeah, you could sue somebody and get back in.
Those arm thing.
What do you think I could get?
Do you think you could take a tackle right now? Like if you were looking in the pocket in a D line,
if I can get my 2 years back, we'll do a documentary. You train me for 6 months. I come back.
Oh man,
I don't think I'm the guy to train you, but Clip's ready to do so.
Madden, I can
look at this coverage.
Yeah, I can show you like clock management. I'm really good at that.
Yeah. Well, come on. I'm a smart guy. Clock management, I don't need help with.
All right. Wow. By the way, did we talk about this on the air? Caiden Norman's numbers from ECU NC State 2018.
Dude.
1 for 2, 4 yards. Who did you complete that pass to? Did anybody have 4 yards? Jonathan Johnson had 1 catch for 4 yards.
Yeah.
There we go. That is.
And he got to work out in the NFL.
This is one of the worst box scores in football history.
Those quarterbacks that played that day. Caiden.
Where'd J-Bone go?
He had a lot of potential.
Jacoby Myers, 13 for 163 and a touchdown.
Their center also scored a touchdown that game. No dead tears. They put him in here.
Yikes. Bryce, thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for having me.
Pirate Radio Outdoors, brought to you by Stroud's Marine. You've been fishing, hunting, anything this week?
Yeah, man, I got to be in the woods twice and fish.
Man,
that's
big week.
My lovely wife was in Charlotte at a birthday party.
Oh, good.
So I said, well, we're going in the woods and the water.
Do anything there?
Fishing was horrible. Saw a bunch of deer, but nothing old enough, big enough. But it was good.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me. What a treat for these fellows.
Hey, that was awesome. Well, yeah.
We got one more Tuesday show this year, so we'll talk to you next week.
That's the plan.
And say Merry Christmas to you.
That's right.
All right, we'll wrap it up with Holton and Caiden when we return. And if you want to get a phone call in, now's the time to do it. 317-1250. Back with you after this.
What's going on, everybody? This is Kevin from Tiebreakers, and I want you at our first annual Burgers and Bourbon event happening Wednesday, December 17th from 5 to 9 p.m. For just $50, you're getting 2 bourbon cocktails, you're getting your choice of a signature burger or a chicken Caesar salad, 4 wings, a free Blackbeard cigar, and your official event t-shirt. We'll have live music, huge energy, and a great collection of bourbon drinks. So grab your tickets now at tiebreakersnc.com. This event is sponsored by Blackbeard Cigars, Kinsfolk, and Pirate Radio.
Tis the season. It's Lindsey Gray with Carolina Caliber. Holiday cheer is here along with our biggest sale of the year. The unbeatable Black Friday markdowns are ones you don't want to miss. With the largest selection of firearms and accessories in Eastern NC, you'll find exceptional deals on tons of brands including Springfield, Benelli, Smith & Wesson, Browning, Sig Sauer, Bergara, Henry, Beretta, Ruger, Glock, Federal, Hornady, Winchester, and the list goes on. Come find the perfect gift at Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children. Children's Health Services, Arlington Boulevard, Greenville, or soon to be our second location on 10th Street. Go Pirates!
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Caroline Cook, and if you need an experienced realtor from Eastern North Carolina that was born a pirate, then give me a call. I'm committed to helping you find your dream home, selling your property for the best possible price, and providing top-notch real estate services. I pride myself on local knowledge, professionalism, and commitment to exceeding your expectations. Explore my website, CarolineCookHomes.com, to learn more about the services I provide and the properties I have to offer. Start your real estate journey today by calling 341-1992. Go Pirates.
This holiday season, Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is giving you the gift of huge savings. We're clearing out our remaining 2025 models to make room for the all-new 26s, and that means holiday select inventory bonus cash on the vehicles you want right now. Drive home a new Jeep Grand Cherokee, 2-row or 3-row, with savings up to $6,500. Don't wait. These deals end when the 25s are gone. Visit Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram today and unwrap your new ride. Drive a little to save a lot.
Winter is here, but Stroud's Marine in Greenville is still your go-to spot for your boat projects and repairs. Now's the perfect time to get your boat ready for when the warm weather comes. Don't wait till spring. They've got you covered with outboard parts at great prices. Plus, they're running clearance sales on select items, so you can get ready for next season without breaking the bank. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Strauds Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
Looking for a unique flavor experience? Visit Simply Divine Oil and Wine in the Arlington Village in Greenville. Discover a curated selection of premium olive oils, balsamic vinegars, and hand-picked wines. Perfect for cooking, sipping, or gifting. Join us for wine tastings and special events like cooking classes, girls' nights, and private parties. There's always something to delight your senses. Plan your visit or check upcoming events at simplydivineoilandwine.com. Simply Divine Oil and Wine. Flavors to savor, experiences to remember.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Steve. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. A look at the stock market for the day today. It was another rough one. The Dow was down 179 points and closed at $47,560. The NASDAQ was up 30 points and closed at $23,576. And the S&P was down 6 points and closed at $6,840. That is a look at your Wells Fargo Advisors financial report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now, let's take it back in for the wrap-up of our show. Hey, here's Cliff.
All right, here with the QBs, Holton Ahlers and Caiden Norman. Guys, really enjoyed you on the fifth quarter this year. We'll at least get a phone call from you, right, Caiden, on the fifth quarter?
It will.
Okay.
Well, I don't know
California Jim.
I don't know what the alias is going to be.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
All right. And hopefully Holton will be here to take your calls after the Military Bowl. I don't even know if we've talked about that because we talked about all the coaching stuff. How'd you guys feel about going back to Annapolis?
I was talking to Tegan about it the other day, and from what I heard, it ended up being like the Birmingham or military. The military bowl is like such a first class bowl. Like Annapolis is a fun city. There's bars there. DC's right there. Like there's a lot of things to do. So other than it being the third time in 5 years, like I do like it. It just something new would have been nice.
Yeah.
I'm happy to play a Power 4 school.
Probably the opponent.
Exactly. I could care less where we're going. It does stink third time in how many years, but love that's a Power 4 school. Love it's Pitt. Like we're an opponent we haven't played in years, so love the chance to play and get a win hopefully.
Well, I've got you here in studio. Let's pick a few bowls. 40 bowls in 14 days. Caiden, the Sheraton Hawaii Bowl. Hawaii will be hosting that bowl game against Cal.
Give me Tashi and Cal.
All right, going with Cal. Holton.
Timmy Chang. Oh, I got a different.
Yeah, we got a different game.
I do love Timmy Chang, though.
Timmy Chang.
I do love Timmy Chang.
I'm going to give you. Let's go to the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. How up will Virginia be after losing the ACC championship when they take on Missouri? Virginia and Mizzou.
I think both of those schools are actually, it's kind of similar offenses, very similar offenses, and I'm going to take Virginia.
Right, Virginia.
I think they'll have less guys enter the portal and declare for the draft.
As we wrap it up, I think Pirate fans want to know how concerned should we be right now about the news the last 24 hours or so, losing both coordinators. How concerned are we, Holden?
Look, I mean, with success is going to come this, but you got a head man who you can trust, who understands this community. He's already hired a really good defense coordinator last year who's just left. I'm not too concerned. I mean, it's the defense coordinator is not that big of a hit, in my opinion. Offense coordinator, we knew it was coming. Now, look, like Caiden said last night on the podcast on the Holton Ahlers show, what's the ripple effect from here?
Caiden, not devastating, hopefully. I mean, it's a big blow, but not devastating to this football team.
No, I just hope we all hope that he was planning for this in the meantime, and I hope we have a coordinator name before the military bowl. I really hope we do.
Oh, that's a good question. Timeline, when do you think it happens?
I think it would be
because that is 2.5 weeks away, so that is a long time.
I hope he was planning the whole time for this, and
I do know.
We go in knowing who our guys are.
Yeah, for multiple people, I mean, he was playing the whole time. Like JDB was openly like, look, no one faults him for going to Ole Miss, so I think we were kind of planning for it. And yeah, we'll see. I don't think you rush it at all, but at the same time, if you can get someone before and let them come out there and see practice, see these guys in person, it definitely doesn't hurt.
This was fun and informative. What's our Monmouth guy's name?
Jeff Gallo.
Gallo.
I'd have to check his notes. He didn't even know. But
I know him.
Appreciate you guys, and we will talk to you again soon and after the Military Bowl right here on Pirate Radio. Thank you, Jackson. Great job. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you, Nick. We'll have to get an update on Nick's date from last week, Thursday on Pirate Radio Live. We'll get an update on that. We'll talk to you Wednesday, 3 o'clock, all new edition of Pirate Radio Live. For the crew, I'm Clip Brock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live.